Guys, before we get into this incredible podcast, you know we got to give a shout out to our favorite sponsors for La Platica. I'm talking about SeatGeek.
SeatGeek is the #1 ticketed rating app on the App Store, which means that the website is on point. And that's where me and Josh get our tickets at.
Exactly.
Always.
Because you guys already know, we like it simple, right? Green dot means good, red dot means bad. We always go for the green dots, baby.
And even honestly, if you don't have anything to do, just go on SeatGeek and see what there is to do, because they have over 70,000 live events nationwide. Man.
And it's not just concerts, which of course they do. They got live events, sporting events, whatever you want to see, SeatGeek has you covered.
And like I said, the website is so good. You go online, you see where you want to sit. It's that easy.
Yeah, I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. You guys are for sure going to catch me at the Drake concert. And you already know I'm going to be using SeatGeek.
Can I come with you?
Next point. SeatGeek is giving our listeners $20 off their first ticketing purchase using the code La Platica. So if you're trying to save some money, you're trying to use SeatGeek, which you should be doing, make sure to use the code La Platica.
La Platica in all caps. And if me and Josh see you at the concert, we're buying you and your crew drinks, baby.
Shots on La Platica. So I like that. If you see us at the Drake concert, we buying y'all shots.
Like no big deal.
Yeah, like it's nothing.
Just one though.
You deserve it.
And we're live. Jesus
showtime.
Christ.
Hey, we in there like swimwear, man.
Jesus Christ with the motorbike. Welcome everybody to La Platica episode 126.
125.
125.
125.
Are you sure it's 125?
I'm more than sure.
Subscribe to the channel. We are your hosts, Sebastian Robles and the Josh Leyva.
Hey, don't forget the D. Don't forget the D.
The hunk that is not approachable because he's too hot.
You said that last podcast, bro. Get over it.
He's too Oh, Josh, I understand. It's because you're so good looking. Cállate.
Nobody said that, dude.
Okay, go to the comments. Anyways, we're going to talk about that later. That? Shut up. Today we have a special
This is a big one.
Special episode.
Can you say special one more time?
Special.
Thank you.
We have the one and only, coming from El Paso, Texas, la princesa del Paso.
Woo!
La única.
Say it.
La que ustedes querían.
Come on.
Let's do makeup, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's do makeup, everybody.
Wait, I'm like, when can I talk? When do I jump in? Where do I look?
Girl, you gotta jump in.
I should have asked you guys.
It's like double dutch.
We were having a big kiki before this, and I didn't ask the basics. Like, where do I look? Or what?
Honestly, you can look at any camera. We'll find you.
Yeah.
We'll find you.
That's your camera.
That's your
If
camera.
you want to talk to them, that's your camera.
Yes.
Just know this is your show.
This is your show, girl.
Okay.
We're here for you.
This is the Les show.
I never thought I'd make it this far. Here we are.
Are you serious?
Millions upon millions
in the
of followers.
#1 Latino podcast, right? Am I right?
That's what
I
Google
didn't say
said.
that though. I think Google said it. I think that's where
what
I saw
Google
it.
said.
I've been off the internet, dude. Is that what they're saying?
I think they're
I
still
read it
saying
somewhere
it.
yesterday. It was like in a billboard or something.
But maybe don't say that. Keep us humble, Les. Keep us humble.
Yeah, keep us
I
humble.
can't be reading
That's
articles
just what
like
I saw.
that,
I
dude.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just the two guys that have a podcast. I like to cross our legs, and that's it.
We're big leg crossers. Oh, as are you.
Yeah.
Les,
I'm trying
Lee.
to like loosen up a little bit. I was a little nervous.
No, you're good.
My first podcast
I was
ever.
gonna say you've never done a podcast.
Never.
You were even saying you've never even been like a special guest on a specific, video or something like that.
I was
right?
talking to Laura about this because she was in your guys' podcast, and I was asking her if she was nervous, but she's like, just the first like 10 minutes, you're kind of like out of your comfort zone, and I feel like that's how I feel because my videos, I take full control, editing, like everything. It's like me on the camera. So this is definitely different for me, like being, not in
with
charge.
the headsets, with the microphone.
I hear my voice so crispy,
like
too.
super crispy.
I dreamt about this day. I'm just kidding, but
Yeah.
no, yeah, I'm excited to be here. Thank you guys for having
Of course.
Thank
How long
you.
have you been on social media? You've been online for a while.
2017, and I know that like it's sharp in my head 2017 because it's when I graduated. So I was like last semester in college.
Yeah.
And that's when I like took off. So that's why I'm like 2017 is when I graduated college, and it's also when I like took off.
So in 2017,
6
you
years.
decided you were gonna do social media, and then you went all in immediately.
Well, 2017 I started doing Facebook Lives like around June, July, and then after that I kind of just took off.
Yeah.
And then in December I graduated. And I really thought I was going to go for my master's after that, but then it like really, really took off, and I was like, do I want to do that?
Wait, what were you studying?
Business
Administration?
Oh my God, I have like so many thoughts in my head right now. No, business accounting. Business accounting.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So you're good with numbers?
You're what you call a smart cookie.
I'm a smart cookie.
Smart cookie.
I feel like my persona online, if you will, or like
Yeah.
how I started was me just being like very like goofy and airheaded and stuff like that. That people kind of a lot of the times consider me to be like dumb. But I mean,
Really?
I mean, I think it's just like my personality to be silly, but
Yeah.
I am.
That's who you
I'm
are.
a little smart, I think, here and there. Yeah. But yeah, I graduated 2017 with my bachelor's degree in accounting. Oh my God, I'm getting like brain farts because. But yeah, bachelor's degree in accounting, and I wanted to go for my master's. Like my goal in life was to be a CPA.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, this was like never in my plans until, I mean, I took off in social media and then things went a different way. But
I feel like in a different world, you were a CPA. In another life,
I
you were.
love math. Like since I was little, like growing up, like math, numbers, like
Yeah.
I'm super into math, like school, everything. Like my goal in life was always to graduate college. Like for my parents, I feel like they just deserved that from me. And I made that happen. So I'm like really, really happy. I feel like God like put it together for me to where I gave that to my parents and
Yeah.
then it took off. Cause I feel like if like social media would have taken off prior to me getting my degree, I feel like I wouldn't have kept going, you know, or like
Yeah,
pursued my degree. And it's so crazy because it happened like the semester that I graduated. It's like I graduated, my parents saw me walk down the aisle. Alex saw me walk down the aisle. Not down the aisle. Oh my God, I have a bright, not the aisle.
I mean, yeah, it's the aisle.
yeah.
It's the aisle.
It's an aisle.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's an aisle.
It's not the aisle, but it's an aisle.
The
Yeah.
yeah, my parents saw me walk down, and then yeah, that's like the year that I just took off social media
Wow.
and I never went back.
So it's almost like you got pulled into that world. It was like,
Yeah.
hey, we need you over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it happened at a perfect time though. Like, you know, I got to experience college, going to school, working, like, you know, just everything. And then social media just took off for me.
That's
so.
crazy. Do you remember
Dude,
like
that's
the
so
first
crazy.
video that you did or like what was it? Like
Because you said Facebook Live?
So yeah, Facebook Lives. And I feel like when people like hear about me, like that's what I guess I'm kind of known for, doing Facebook Lives. And I was not the first one, obviously, but back in that era of like doing Facebook Lives when it was like really taking off. When I started doing Facebook Lives, actually Facebook wouldn't pay. So like I truly was just like, I loved
enjoyed
doing
it.
it. Yeah, so much. And they started paying when I kind of like wasn't going live as much. I was like, great.
You're like, thanks.
Yeah, but literally thanks Facebook. But yeah, I enjoyed it so much. I mean, obviously I'm here now because of like the Facebook Lives. But yeah, my first video, I used to go live like through a little Facebook groups. Back then there was like groups on Facebook that you could go live through. And I would just go live and I wouldn't even talk because sometimes I still get the memory from like 2017. I'm like, I was so weird. Like I
Wait,
would
what would you do?
Like I would just literally sit there and like do my eyebrows. And they'd be like, what are you using? And I'm like, the pomade. Like,
wow, just super nonchalant.
yeah, I would just go live. I don't know.
And that's
then,
what people are doing now on TikTok and stuff. It's like a normal thing that
Yeah,
people
yeah.
do, just like casually.
Some may say you're ahead of the time.
Head of the time, head of the curve.
And then
Yeah.
I did my own page after the group because I was like, I want for my family to be able to share my videos and stuff, but not
Yeah.
even to try to grow. Like that was, I feel like a lot of the times I see people that do what I do, like on social media and
Yeah.
videos and stuff. And they're like, you know, since I was little, I saw myself like on the TV. I saw myself like
wow.
being, you know, this and that. And I never saw that for myself. Like I truly thought I was going to be like in an office, like doing CPA work,
CPA
you know?
work, yeah.
Yeah, and it was just like such a different route. Like I didn't even know you could make money off of like social media back in the day. So I was just like, what should I name my page? And somebody was like, what about Let's Do Makeup? 'Cause you
Somebody
do
said
makeup.
that? Somebody just-
yeah. I wish I knew who told me that back in the day, but it was just like a comment that told me that.
Well, credit to her.
It's brilliant because like, let's do makeup.
But
It's
don't
like-
think I was like, oh, what should
Get
I
it?
name? Like, you know, yeah.
Yeah, I think we got it.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
And everybody who follows
I'm
her.
just making for people that don't get it back at home.
It's so funny because till this day, it's like a whole thing like, let's do party. Let's
yeah, that's.
do.
I mean, you have a whole brand around let's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like in our friend group, like, I don't know, we're eating pizza and like, let's do pizza. Who's going to order it? You know, like it's like a whole thing. Like,
And
let's
then you
do.
have to order it. You got to spend the
Yeah,
money.
I just have to. I'm let's do.
You made your own bed. What was it say? What's the saying go?
Yeah, you lay in the bed you make. Is that the way you're going?
Yeah, I think so, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow.
Am I talking too much?
No, not at all. This is good.
Okay.
I'm actually really excited because I don't know how many people actually know this side of you, like this story, the origins of
Yeah.
like how you started. Because even for myself, obviously Sebas has been friends with you and Alex for a while now. I just kind of heard of you through the grapevine and stuff like that. And I remember one of the first things I heard about you was
Wait, is this FI?
well, this I didn't know her. This is not even first impressions. This is more just what I heard.
Is
There
that
were-
what FI stands for?
Yeah, first impressions. We tend to do that with all of our guests.
We'll get there. But not at FI. Just something I heard through the grapevines was that she was so funny. They're like,
Yeah.
dude, she's so funny. That's how people like told me about you.
Yeah.
Like, you got to check her out. She's so funny.
Americans like to use the word charismatic.
There you go. I didn't want to go there, but there you go.
She is.
She's very charismatic.
What a gal.
You're super charismatic. Yeah, you have an amazing personality.
Yeah, I mean, I think I do. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. But I feel like after, well, back to like me going live being like all awkward, I did my own page, and it's so funny because like now my whole, I guess, branding revolves around like let's do makeup, you know? But there was like really no thought behind that. It was just like somebody, like a girl, I don't know who, was like, what about let's do makeup? And I was like, true. And I was like, let's do makeup. Just so my parents could like differentiate like my personal page to like my makeup page.
That's funny.
And then, yeah.
Well, that's great that you did that just for that.
Yeah, and that's what it was now. Damn, I was about to say something else and I forgot.
Oh, don't worry about
What
it
was
because I have something to say.
Okay. I have,
Happy
like, the whole
birthday,
story.
Leslie.
Oh, thank you. Happy
Happy
late
birthday.
Late
Happy birthday. Yeah. Belated.
Big 30s.
Belated. Yeah, I know you went to Vegas. You had a
Yeah.
great time. Happy birthday. You are now...
The T word. Yeah, we don't want to say that.
Oh.
I was thinking
Well,
last
congratulations.
time.
Thriving? Is that what it is?
30
Yeah.
and thriving,
Yeah.
yeah. It's hitting a little different. I didn't think I was going to be so like, I don't know, bittersweet. Am I being dramatic? I don't know. Like,
No.
it's such a
No,
good
not
thing.
at all. It's a great feeling.
Yeah.
30s are the best.
Well, how old are you?
I'm 34.
Yeah, he's in
30.
he's what you call his late 30s.
Okay. First
Wait,
of all.
what are you?
All right. Okay.
I'm in my Jesus year. I'm 33.
Also late 30s.
Early 30s.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're on our 30s. Yeah, I was actually
Yeah.
remembering, I remember Karen threw you a party, Dirty 30s.
Yes.
And I was like,
Yes.
dang, that was already 3 years ago?
Yeah.
It kind of
Yeah.
feels like she did that for you yesterday. Or not
Yeah.
yesterday, but like last year. Or
Time
something.
flies by, especially when you're 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like every year flies by immediately.
No,
and it's a little
It
scary.
is. And I get what you're saying about like the bittersweet because it's like a new chapter. Like you were 20 for 10 years and now you're like
Yeah.
it's like a new thing, dude.
Yeah.
It's like
Well, now
30s.
that you guys are in your late 30s.
Okay.
Just kidding. Like, I don't know, does it not get better? But like, I was turning 30 and I was really just sitting there. I'm like, am I having a midlife
Les,
crisis?
this
Like,
is it right here.
Where am I in life?
This is it right here.
Yeah.
Is it? Are the
This- I'm
30s?
telling you,
it gets
the new
better.
20s? Is
It-
it-
it's amazing.
Yeah, I
It's
love my 20s,
amazing.
but the 30s have been the best.
Why?
Yeah, especially 33. I don't
Because
know.
no one
I-
fucks with you.
Oh, okay.
No one fucks with you. Like you are top tier human being.
Like,
at least
Yes or no, Leva? Leva?
Okay, I mean, what do you mean?
Leva?
Can you explain? Explain.
Yeah, like you're in your 30s. Like nobody can tell you anything. Like
Okay.
you're good.
You found yourself.
Yeah, you
You're
found
very certain
yourself.
in who you are.
Even if you're not the shit,
Yeah.
no one's gonna tell you anything. You know, like you're
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
You make
yeah.
your own decisions. You're confident in yourself for the most part. Am I
No,
just talking about myself?
I totally agree. I
Right?
totally agree. Yeah,
Right?
I feel like with myself, I've just entered this like phase in my life where I just feel confident. I'm just so excited about where I'm at. So excited of everything that I built. I like you're in like personally speaking, you're just in a better place. Like I don't know, financially, emotionally,
Yeah.
everything just is lined up perfectly.
do you have like, well, obviously not your whole life figured out, but do you kind of know where you're at, you know? Because I feel like in your 20s, like you're still kind of like,
Yeah.
like, am I going to be well when I'm 35s, when
Yeah.
I'm 40s, you know? Like, do you get more clarity in your
Yes, for
future
sure.
when
I
you're
would say so.
33, 34?
Yeah.
I think you start telling yourself like, okay, this is who I am.
Yes.
And this is what I need to do.
Yeah.
And this is what I should do, and this is where I'm going. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's definitely a lot of clarity.
Yeah.
Capital
Yeah.
C. Yeah, no, it's really good. 30s are amazing.
I'm so excited for you. Yeah, you're gonna enjoy your 30s.
I'm the first one in like our friend group that turns
30?
30, so I'm just like, you
Wait,
know, so
how
I
old
feel
is
good
Alex?
right now because
29.
And by the way, we have Alex mic'd
Flex.
up as well.
It's a little flex.
oldies. He said 29 oldies.
But Alex, you're turning 30 this year, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Enjoy it, buddy.
No,
I'll be there.
Les needs to enjoy herself being 30 by herself,
Yeah.
because then he's gonna creep up.
When he shows up, she's gonna be like, been there, done that. Anyways.
anyways.
On to 31.
Old
Hello.
news. Yeah,
yeah,
no.
it's gonna fly because I'm telling you, I was remembering like for my 30s, well, yeah, turning 30, how Karen had thrown that party for you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was literally asking Alex, I'm like, how old is Sebas? Because that feels like it was last year, but I feel like he's like 39 or something. I'm just
Yeah, at
kidding.
least.
No, I'm just kidding. But it just feels like
I take
the
that
time-
charismatic.
She's like,
Back.
I take
You're actually not funny.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, time really does fly. And I like when I started talking like that, I'm just like, holy shit, I'm talking like a 30-year-old, you know? Like when you
Yeah.
start telling people like time flies, enjoy your
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
But you're you're in a great spot. Like you're engaged. You have beautiful kids. You have an amazing life. Like your career is going for you.
Oh, thank you.
Like
thank
you're
you.
in such an amazing spot. Like it's
And I'm like, is this like the Capricorn in me? Just kidding. I don't believe in signs.
Cap gang,
but
baby. Cap gang.
You know he's
Are
a
you
Capricorn
are
too,
you?
right?
Cap gang,
Wait,
girl.
when's your birthday?
December 27th.
Oh, that's right. You guys just celebrated too.
We were
Yeah.
in Vegas like right before you guys,
Yeah.
and then you guys
Yeah.
were right behind us.
So I'm like,
basically.
is it the Capricorn in me? Like always just like making sure I'm well in life. Where am I? Where am I going to be in the future? My dad's also like very hardworking and like
Yeah.
future.
He's a Cap too?
He is actually.
nice.
He is.
When's his
Yeah.
birthday?
How'd you know that, Cap?
Oh,
It's just a Capricorn thing.
Capricorn thing, but
you
I
wouldn't
just
get it.
sensed it.
Should I
yeah.
just take my headphones off and then just leave?
You could bounce. Yeah, Alex.
Wait, what's your sign? I don't know why I'm asking. I know nothing
Gemini.
about
He's
signs.
a Gemini.
I'm Geminias.
I don't know
asked
anything about like signs
Mm-hmm.
either, but I learned a little bit about Geminis because we did a whole episode, and
Okay.
I kind of dove into what a Gemini is. And let me tell you something, he's a Gemini, like through and
Really?
throughout. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that a good thing?
It's not. no, it's not. It's not a good or bad. It's just who he is. Seba's just who he is, and he is what he is.
I always ask
Whatever
about
that
signs,
means.
but I don't know anything about signs. I don't believe in signs like whatsoever. But
Me
it's just
neither.
funny to talk about
I
signs.
know, me too. I
sometimes.
kinda like talking
'Cause
about
sometimes
it.
they do make like perfect sense and like
Yeah.
it does align with like certain people
Yes,
specifically.
Yes, it
and I'm
does.
like,
It does.
wait.
Have you? I mean, you know a little bit about Capricorns, right? Like, kind
That's
of.
probably the only sign I know about.
Super
because-
work driven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's because people ask me like, what are you? And then I tell them and then they kind of read me or
Yeah.
whatever. Or not read me, but like,
Tell
they
you about
talk
your sign.
Yeah. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, okay, but yeah, I don't get too deep into it. No offense to anybody out there that believes in signs, but I'm just somebody who doesn't really.
Yeah.
But I still find it interesting. I'm like, really?
Yeah,
Tell me
same.
about it. I'm like,
Same.
because some people will live
Oh
by
my
this.
gosh.
Yeah.
Moon rising, moon falling, whatever it is.
Gatorade,
Yeah.
returning,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
of that. Yeah.
Nah.
I'm curious about it, but like I
Yeah.
don't like consume my life in
Just
it.
admit it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
like it.
I love it.
He reads books about it at night.
Oh, I was gonna say, do you know if you and Alex are compatible? Like, have you looked into that? Like, if your guys' signs?
No, see, that's how I know. Like, I don't care for
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But somebody had told me, my best friend Crystal. She's what are you, babe?
I'm supposed to be a Scorpio.
Supposed to be. He knows.
What do you mean?
I gotta tat it.
Yeah.
What do you mean supposed to be? You were born.
Just a fucking alacrán right
October?
here.
Is that October?
No, November 7th.
Oh, November. Okay. But yeah, okay.
What
I don't
a
know
deep
anything about that.
What a deep, sexy
well, my
voice he
point
has.
is that Alex,
Oh, dude.
Damn. No wonder you
point
fell in
is-
love with them.
Same.
Imagine.
Alex and my best friend are the same sign, and I'm like compatible with both.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah.
That
So
being
cool.
Cobb?
Yeah, Crystal.
Oh, okay,
yeah, yeah.
okay.
Oh, I called her Crystal because
Oh, Crystal,
I know
yeah.
her since like high school, like 13 years
Yeah.
now. So I know her as Crystal, but I think I'm literally the only person in her life that calls her Crystal. But Cobb, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
People are like,
Crystal.
who's Crystal? I'm like, Cobb. Yeah, Cobb.
Where did Cobb come from? Is that any...
She's my best friend since freshman year.
Yeah, okay. So have you guys called her Cobb since then?
Her,
like,
her last name's Cobb. So everybody who meets her, yeah.
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and
Crystal
all of high
Cobb.
school, she
Her
was
name
like
is Crystal Cobb?
Crystal Cobb, yeah.
That's the coolest name ever.
For real?
Yeah, and she
I
was
always thought it was because she liked corn.
Corn on the cob. That's what I thought.
Very
You thought that
original.
too?
Yeah.
No, it's not
Is
it.
that not it?
that's her last name. She still gets that a lot, but yeah.
Leslie, so I have one thing for you, and then right after that, I'm going to give you this one thing because supposedly that's the only thing that you drink, I guess.
Oh,
We have some Fuego questions for you.
Oh, we going into the Fuego.
Yeah, normally we do it like at the end, but like, fuck it, let's do it right
let's
now.
switch it
I
up.
have a little secret I have to say right now. I
Okay.
used to watch you guys like because I'm like kind of confused on the Fuego part. I would watch you guys religiously when I was like really into cardio, like really trying to drop like postpartum weight.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So I was watching you guys like you guys would make like my cardio go by super fast. But I've been so busy I haven't watched. I know I'm so
You're behind.
ashamed. Don't kick me out, please.
No,
I haven't
it's
watched.
okay.
Alex.
Hey,
Every time.
as a 30-year-old, life happens.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
haven't
you
watched.
got
you guys.
kids.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
kids.
And
You
you
got
gotta-
two beautiful
Yeah.
kids.
So I'm kind of like
Well, three, technically.
I should have binge watched y'all to like catch up with all the slang and the potty waddy.
Well, I'll be
talk.
honest. This Fuego is brand new. It just
Okay,
got
you see, I
implicated.
know about
It's a
it.
new twist on our speed questions that we used to
Okay.
ask our guests. So
Speed
yes,
questions,
we got a
okay.
producer now, and Jess hooked us up with this new segment called Fuego. So
Okay.
we're going into it, girl. You ready,
What do I win at the end?
Sebas? We actually have a prize for you.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, supposedly you only drink this.
Oh my God, you guys brought bucanas?
Well,
I just said on my.
Un pajarito me dijo que like, you don't really drink tequila like that,
I
right?
don't, but people think it's because I don't like it. I love tequila. I can drink the tequila.
Yeah.
It's just how it gets me. I hate it. I'm starting to.
How's it get you all violenta?
No. It gets me sleepy.
Oh, really?
Tell them, babe, how it gets me. I'm just kidding.
He's laughing. Do you get violenta?
No,
Les?
I don't. Me and Alex are actually the most chillest.
Oh, I could see that because Alex is the
Chillest.
most chillest dude I know.
I don't think I've ever seen Alex be aggressive ones being drunk or anything. Like we're the same. We're like we both drink and we're like take a shot. Like
that's so cute.
Sebas is too cool for school, and I feel like Alex is like super cool for school.
Yeah, he is.
Like he's a notch cooler.
Me and Alex are like the same kind of guys.
Oh
right?
yeah, but he's a little
kind
cooler.
of, yeah.
He is cool. He's very cool. No pressure. This is the gift for you.
Yes.
Thank you,
As a gentleman myself, as a 33-year-old gentleman, do you want me to open it for you? You want to keep it and take it home?
Yeah, please. Thank you.
We're gonna take a shot, bro.
Oh, does that mean I have to take a shot?
Oh, you don't have to.
I just uploaded a video 2 days. I mean, I'm not.
You don't have to take a shot.
Yeah, of course not.
I think I'll pass on the shot.
Okay, cool.
Fair enough.
So take this home.
Okay, thank you. But
So,
I will be drinking this one day.
My girl was
Thank you
actually
so
the
much,
one
guys.
who told me that you don't drink tequila because on the bachelor party,
Yeah.
she was like, just so you know, I don't think she drinks tequila, she does
Yeah.
bucanas. And I'm like, oh shit, that's actually pretty good.
Well, I used to do just bucanas because I don't know. I'm not really into like learning new alcohols and all that.
Yeah.
I just know that tequila will put me to sleep. So
Really? You get sleepy?
so
Like how many
sleepy.
shots are we talking about?
Like 2 shots, and I'm like yawning. I'm like looking where to go lay down. Yeah, I know, it's so weird. And now my friends before used to be like, give her a shot, and now they're like, do not give her tequila.
We want her here.
Yeah, we want her here. So now my friends like prioritize like, no, trust me, she's not trying to be a party pooper. Like she's gonna go to sleep, you know?
Wow.
Yeah, and the tequila, like I mean, the whiskey gets me up.
But not bucanas.
No, I love bucanas, but I
Alex a
recently.
shot, dude. At least. Never mind. He said no. You knew, huh?
Yeah, I knew.
We're trying to do like a
Dry January?
dry January,
We
but
tried.
more because it's wedding year. So as you get it, we're trying to like get in our
Wedding
best
season.
shape. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I do get it, but I'll tell you, it's not worth it.
Wait,
Keep
what
drinking.
do you mean?
Huh?
Wait, what do
This
you
is the
mean?
worst influence.
No. I am so excited for you guys to get married.
How long-
And
well, you guys went
We'll get
sober.
into that right now, but can we get into our Fuego questions?
Oh, the
real quick?
Fuego.
Oh, yes, we gotta
And
go
I know
to
you don't
Fuego.
want to take a shot, but cheers to you.
Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers
Absolutely.
to Alex for coming
Cheers,
down
guys.
here
Cheers.
to La
Thank you,
Platica.
guys. Thank you.
It's an honor to have you. It's a big milestone for Josh Leva and myself.
Stop.
It really is.
No, it really
Honestly,
is.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've been talking to Alex for a
I
very
know.
long
We've
time.
been
We've been
planning
trying to
this.
plan this out.
He's been on the pod twice already.
Yeah, and I'm so excited for everybody back at home because they're asking.
Really? Oh, that makes me excited. I had posted like I'm going to be on a podcast guest, and 90% of the guesses were like, "Please, La Platica." And
Oh,
I'm
really?
Like, yeah. So
You're gonna cheers me?
Well,
fool?
it's the number one Latino podcast in the world according to Google.
yeah, I saw it on a billboard. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's somewhere there.
somewhere up there.
Josh Leva, congratulations for having Leslie on your podcast.
Thank you, man. And likewise, I should say.
Yeah, salud.
Cheers, baby. All right. You ready? Fuego. You want to start it off, YP?
I would love to start it off. YP. Okay, here we go.
Ready, guys? These are quick. Speed questions.
Okay.
Are you still nervous or not?
Nah, she's chilling.
No, I'm the first 10 minutes I was like going blank on my head because I was a little nervous.
Is this like super different from the content that you make?
Super different, yeah.
Why don't you have a podcast? I think you'd be so good.
I think people would be very interested in one.
Very
I
interested.
feel like I
Who
wouldn't
you
know
are.
what to talk
Let's talk.
by the podcast 2. Let's do talk. By like the podcast 2, 3. I don't know. I'm not saying never in my life, but right now I feel like I'm good just being
with
a
what?
guest in La Platica.
I love
So
that.
let me start here. Let's see what's up.
I love that.
I'm just shivering a little bit because it's
cold.
still very
It's cold.
Yeah, we
This
talked about
man-
it before, but
this
we
man
can.
has Antarctica up in here.
I'm gonna turn off the air for you right now.
Yeah, we can do it right now. I'm good.
So this is Fuego. It's gonna be a lightning round of questions.
Okay.
Are you ready for this, Leslie?
ready. I'm excited.
You ready? Okay, here we go. You ready, Josh Leva?
I'm ready,
The
buddy.
Josh Leva. Sorry
Ready.
about that.
Don't ever forget the "the," bro.
Last meal you had.
Flautas.
Ooh.
Your first car.
Ford Explorer.
Damn, she got the SUV, my boy. Automático too.
Yeah.
Last movie you saw.
Dang, I don't watch movies.
Go.
The Grinch.
That was okay.
Oh, nice.
Last show you binged.
I
Que no ve.
do not watch a single. Last time I watched a show was like 4 years ago.
What was it?
I don't even know.
Next question.
Okay.
This is actually a really good question.
This is my favorite one.
It's my favorite one. Describe your perfect pizza.
Pepperoni, jalapeno. That's it.
Boom. That's perfect.
Dude,
That's
Pepperoni,
perfection.
That's my wife's favorite as well.
That is perfection.
That's
bro.
crazy.
That's
if you're
money.
ordering thin pizza,
No, not a fan.
oh nope, you gotta go.
Thin crust? You're not thin.
Thin crust. Yeah, I hate.
What about
thin crust.
cauliflower crust?
Oh no.
I'm a
What the
cauliflower crust girly.
Oh,
There's no way you are.
Of course I am, bro.
Anyways,
You gotta
this
go.
podcast isn't about you right now. That's disgusting, first of all.
No, it's not.
Let's continue with the next
I'll put
question.
I'll put you on.
Cauliflower crust. Why the fuck would I eat a pizza with cauliflower
Because it
crust,
tastes
bro?
just like bread. There's no difference. There's an amazing
There's a
snap.
huge difference. Have you had cauliflower fucking
Yeah, you wanna
buffalo
know-
cauliflower wings?
You know the difference?
It's not the
You
same.
know the difference is the calories, okay?
Oh, that's very
There you go.
good.
There you
He
go,
got me
okay?
there. He got me there.
All right. Favorite guilty pleasure?
Hot noodles?
Ooh,
That was
that's
the wrong
mine.
answer.
No, that's mine.
Okay.
I love hot noodles. I know I shouldn't be eating them because there's so much sodium in them.
That's my
And yeah, they're
favorite.
bad, but I love them, bro.
I'm surprised they're not made out of cauliflower.
They are. That's the ones I eat.
Cauliflower hot noodles. It's the calories.
Leslie, secret talent. Tell us.
Secret?
Talent.
Baking cakes. It's no secret though.
But that is kind of like a hidden talent. Like people wouldn't like automatically assume like they didn't know you,
A lot of
right?
people
Yeah.
don't know about it actually. And Karen was actually telling me you didn't know.
I
do
didn't know
cakes.
until recently either.
Up until recently,
yeah.
too.
Because I
Leslie-
knew you were good, and then I saw the cake you did for your son's the Sonic one.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, this is insane.
Leslie,
It's a little hidden.
If you walk down the street with all those Cartier rings, the fork,
Don't say that.
the huge engagement ring that you
They're
have
fake.
with
Nobody
the with
cares.
the
I'm
Christian
kidding.
Dior shoes that you have on right now, I would never assume that you know how to make sick ass cakes.
No, where you're coming from my drip right now.
Like if there was like
Does
three,
she look like she knows how to make cakes? Not at all.
I mean, if you were to tell me like there's 3 talents that she has, she can juggle. Okay.
Yeah.
She can. She knows the smell of every single ice cream flavor, or
Such
she
a weird
can
one.
make amazing cakes. Which one would you guess?
Juggle.
Me too. I'd go
What?
juggle. Yeah,
Straight up.
I'd go juggle.
That was horrible.
All right. Is it my turn?
I believe so, sir.
This one is a little personal. The last text you sent.
To the girls group chat. It was a picture of me here actually.
Oh,
They're like
no.
so excited for me. Yeah. Everybody loves your guys' podcast. So they're like, hell yeah, Let's Do Makeup's gonna be in the #1 Latino podcast. Like they were just like clowning on me.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are so stupid.
That's so sweet. What's your red flag?
Ooh.
I don't have any. Ha babe.
Whoa.
Yikes.
Dang. Ah, red flag.
Alex is just
I
like
don't-
one word. He's like,
I'm not a morning person. Is that what?
oh,
it
that's
is?
yeah. Oh, no. That's okay. But
Yeah.
I get it. Okay. What's Alex's red flag? Starting drama.
So what do you hate about him?
Yeah. What's up with Alex, huh?
Damn.
He doesn't refill the toilet paper.
No, I'm
Red
very
flag?
what is it called? No.
Hygienic?
There you go, hygienic.
He's too
he
hygienic?
is. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say this because I'm the woman in the relationship,
But
but he
he's
might
smart?
be a little more than me. Yeah.
Here we go.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. He probably like made me like meeting him. I'm like, fuck, I have to do this now and this. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I know like, for example, you and Karen, you guys are like
Yeah.
the opposite, but I kind of relate with you a little more. and
yeah.
he probably relates with
That's
Karen
so
a little
Yeah,
more.
funny.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
So
He's
would
very
you say like he's more of like the neat freak?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
What can I say,
Neat
boys?
freak. Which is great. I mean, I'm so happy that he's like
Yeah.
that.
He's
because-
like,
yeah,
I'd
what
rather
is-
have him be
yeah.
clean.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
made me like cleaner too, you know, or like not leave stuff thrown or stuff like that. Cause
Yeah.
it's like such little humane things that you're supposed to do. And
Right.
he gives me a whole talk about it. And I'm like, you're so right. I mean,
Humane.
Not human.
Wow.
Hey,
Or
Leslie, you
human.
live your life.
I'm horrible at.
So like
words.
even like stuff like if you guys are going out, like he'll be one to like dress up a little bit more. Is that what
he
you
will
mean?
always dress up. He showers 3 times a day. Sometimes
3? No
Not
wonder that fool
three.
smells delicious.
Babe, okay, this morning he showered because we're going to the airport. When he gets to the hotel, he showers because he was at the airport, and then at nighttime because he cannot go to sleep without after.
That's completely normal. I
Damn,
feel. No.
Well,
La vas a tener todo
3,
seco,
4,
güey.
3.
It's just when you've traveled through an airport, I feel like it's just mandatory when you don't matter what you
Just
do.
don't agree with him. Don't encourage
You're
his
traveling through an
behavior.
airport. All walks of life
know.
go through there.
3 is a lot. 3 is a lot.
Three's a lot. You're
But
gonna
only when
get
you go
chafed
through an
up.
airport. That's
Okay,
what she said.
all right.
It's
all
not
right.
every day, but I'm saying he can. But
What-
I mean, on average, once or twice.
What about his skincare routine? Does he have a skincare routine?
He doesn't
skincare routine?
actually, surprisingly,
No?
for being how.
What about like his
lacking.
hair and
We're
the grooming? The grooming, is he like, you know how he trims his beard because he has facial hair?
Oh,
Does he
yeah.
clean his hair afterwards, like from the
Yeah.
sink? There's not a hair.
You won't catch me liking in the restaurant.
Damn. What about teeth? Let me see you smile. You got some beautiful ass teeth.
I have veneers, and we actually went to my dentist for like a follow up.
Yeah.
And we were like, what about him getting veneers? And he was like, it would literally be a crime for me to give him veneers.
What's up with that, my boy? He literally,
He's like,
Dr. Joshua.
Yo, he said, don't touch this beauty.
He's like, bro,
Mr.
like,
Guillaume?
don't touch this beauty.
Mr.
yeah,
Joshua
that's what he
Guillaume?
said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. He said, bro, it would be a crime.
crime.
Literally, for me
Wow.
to do anything
Yeah.
to DC.
Well,
He said they should come in and arrest me if I give this man veneers.
He didn't say that to me. We got one more.
Yeah, I got veneers too, Les. I'm with you.
Wait.
You do?
Bro, we talked about this all the time.
He's told you 8 times.
8 times, bro.
There's no way.
Big veneer guy, all right? Big veneer guy.
Does it look like I have veneers?
Okay.
You don't have veneers. No?
No, these are natural, baby. Everything about me is natural.
Okay, next question. Well, oh, this is a good one. This is perfect. What gives you the ick about Sebas? I mean, just the regular. I mean, what gives you the ick?
What gives you the ick?
Yeah, what gives you the ick?
Dang.
Not about Sebas. That was a joke.
Oh,
No.
Why
why the fuck would that ask the question beyond the fucking podcast?
Well, because usually like everything about me is natural. I'm just like, dude.
Okay, about Sebas. Number 1.
Not me.
Oh my God, dang. What gives me the ick? I guess, I don't know. I guess this is like a good example of, I guess, like me being in love. Because it's so hard for me to answer like red flags or like icks. I'm just like, I don't really have icks.
Yeah, because you're not thinking about other people's like.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not
Yeah.
like about guys. You know, I obviously right away go to Alex. I'm like, what is my ick about him? And I'm
Yeah,
like,
but it could be like icks with even like other girls. Maybe like.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, it
not
could be any kind of icks.
relationship-wise.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it doesn't have to be relationship wise.
I mean, stinky breath.
Yeah, that's nasty.
We know somebody like that.
Why are you looking at me?
Not you, fool. Why do you think it was you? Because you don't brush your teeth? Because you don't shower 3 times like Alex? Why do you think it was you?
Shots fired.
Great Fuego.
Yes.
We're gonna go on a short break right now.
And then we get into the crazy questions?
Should we do the crazy? I mean, I know her.
I think we go there, bro. I think we go there.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, let's get.
We got Fuego. Next segment. Crazy.
We'll be right back, ladies and
right.
gentlemen. Let's Do Makeup is in the building.
Let's do it.
We need to turn off the air.
It's the
I know
Les
it's
show,
cold, bro.
How are you guys cold? It's fucking hot.
freezing, dude.
I'm
My
like-
nips are all perky, bro.
Let me see. Go like that.
I'll show you on the break.
All right. We'll be right back. Guys, today's video is sponsored by HelloFresh. And of course, this hunk of a man is hungry again.
Man, I'm not hungry. I'm hungry. And whether your resolutions is to save money, eat better, or stress less, HelloFresh is here to help you do all 3. Say hello to our most delicious year yet with fresh ingredients and chef-crafted recipes at a price you'll like, delivered right to your door.
Each HelloFresh box is packed with farm-fresh ingredients and everything arrives pre-proportioned right to your doorstep for less hassle and less wasted food.
Don't let recipe boredom strike because HelloFresh has more options than ever before. Dig into their biggest menu yet with over 45 dinner options to choose from weekly and even more market add-on items that suit any lifestyle.
Go to HelloFresh.com and use code La Platica free for free breakfast for life. 1 breakfast item per box while subscription is active. That's code La Platica free at HelloFresh.com for free breakfast for life.
We're on, Jess. Why does it do that?
What?
The headphones thing.
It's called frequency.
I don't like it, dude.
It's something I can't. I can't.
Figure it out, man, please.
Yeah.
Okay?
Sorry.
Figure out frequency.
Okay. Sorry. Jess, you were Jess.
Okay.
Wrong
Les.
guest.
I'm sorry, Les and Jess.
Number 2 Latino podcast in the world according to Google.
I heard it went to like number 3 or something.
Yeah,
I
it
saw
dropped,
it.
Jess.
You're
Drop
dropping
down.
our rankings, bro.
Les, you said something on the break that you wanted to do something. I don't recall.
Started with
It started
Something
with,
very crazy.
Yeah, it was like maybe I should what?
Yeah. Okay, guys. So I was debating if to like take a shot or not because I don't know. I was like a little anxious, but I feel like I warmed up a little bit. I was telling the guys, I'm like, I don't even know what I said the first 5 minutes. I was like so anxious, but I'm like me again. So I'm like, we need to get the party going. No.
So we
Yeah.
doing bucanas or we doing tequila?
yeah, I'll do bucanas. Yeah.
Let's do it. I'll do it too.
You're gonna mix?
Yeah, why not, bro?
You know how you act when you mix.
You like to mix?
all my things are mixed.
I feel like people older than 30 don't really mix.
I mix.
Damn.
I mixed it up.
Mid-30s.
So
Like
you
when
gonna
they're
mix?
doing like 3 different kinds of liquors, I'm like, how old are you? Because the crudas just hit so much
They-
different.
they do.
Which I
They
just
do.
talked about in my video. I'm like,
Well,
oh
now you're
my
scaring
God.
me, Jess. Les. That was a joke.
Y'all just went down to
That was
5?
a joke. That was a
Something
joke.
like that.
I think it's 5
The
now.
number 5.
The number 5 Latino podcast in the world.
Well, thank you for wanting to take a
Just
shower with
does
us.
friend with Just do makeup, I guess, now.
It means a lot to us that you want to take a shot with us.
Yeah, just one shot, guys. We're not necessarily doing like dry January. We're just doing like simmer down 6 months prior to the wedding. But
so it was like, this is like purposeful. Like you're like, all right, this year we're going to take it easy because we got the wedding coming up and stuff. Do you have like fitness goals that you're like trying to?
Yeah, for sure. I like this past month, I've been like, I don't want to say slacking, but I kind of gave myself a break on that because there was like a lot going on. I mean, no excuses, period. But I was like, it's okay for me to kind of like, I guess take a little break for December. But I mean, I'm in the number 5 Latino podcast. Right. So cheers.
Yeah. When in Rome.
So cheers to that.
When in Rome. Here, this is your whiskey shot.
You're not going to do whiskey?
I'm going to do tequila. Yeah.
Well, then I'll do tequila. I was doing less because I was trying to be like, accommodating to our guests.
Bro, you're a 34-year-old man. You can do whatever you want. I'm also a 33-year-old
As a 30-year-old woman,
but I'm also the co-host of the number 1
insane.
Latino podcast in the world, and I'm going to,
5th now.
Okay, well, 5th, dude. I'm trying to bump up our rankings here.
Les, do you want me to do whiskey or tequila?
I will respect tequila. And I think you should do tequila too.
It's one shot.
Just kidding, no, but
okay,
but it's fine if you do tequila.
It's one shot. Be a man, dude. Brush your teeth. Fuck, dude.
Do you guys have tasters? Oh my god, I'm being like that.
Yeah, we have a Coke Zero Diet. Dr. Pepper
I'll
Zero.
do anything literally.
Yeah. Don't you have a salud packet that you can put in water?
Oh yeah, I could do salud. Do you have a Paloma salud? You want that or you want?
Yeah, I'll do the Paloma Salud. Oh, I've been dying to try those actually. I saw
They're really good.
the new flavors. Ooh, yes. Oh, dang, you guys have a whole bar set up and everything. Love that. Thank you.
Yeah, shout out Karen. She gave us that bar for a gift.
That is so cute.
She said, "Congratulations on your new studio. Here's a bar table."
Period.
Yeah. So cheers.
Wait,
Did you do whiskey?
Yeah.
He didn't even do anything. His cup is
Bro, first of all, when I was 18 to about 23 years old, I only drank Bucanas. First of all, let's just get that
I believe you.
Let's just put that on the table
for sure.
Okay. It's a very popular drink in Mexico. I don't know if you know that, Bucanas.
That's good. Huh?
What do you think?
This is it.
Yeah. He's an it boy.
This is so fire. No, I'm not even just saying that because Josh is here, but this is fire.
Dude, I'm telling you,
cheers.
that one's gonna be like
So
our next big hit flavor right there. Salud, guys.
Okay. Cheers.
Les, thank you so much.
Again.
We're super grateful to have you on the pod. Clink. No clinks?
No clinks or what?
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
It has to cling or it didn't happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Salud. Josh, you're doing a great job.
Okay. So being like on this like fitness kick, obviously I feel like
Wow, what a great transition.
come on, man. Hey,
You should start a podcast. Continue.
I'm working my way up.
Continue.
Right? So like you're on the fitness journey right now. I know you have your own brand on set. Congratulations, by the way. It's doing
Yes.
amazing. I think you're crushing it. Do you feel like there's been pressure since you have like a fitness clothing brand that you have to maintain like a certain
I mean, to an extent.
lifestyle?
But then no. I feel like that's something that actually, I ran out of breath reaching over there, shaking the whole.
I actually like it. I'm not gonna lie. I actually enjoy it.
I haven't had a
do
Bucanas
too.
shot in a minute.
That shit was good.
Really? I love Bucanas.
That might be my new cup of tea.
Well, there's a new whiskey that I found because I feel like normally places that we go to, not everyone has Bucanas.
Yeah.
It's, what's it called? Devil's Envy? Angel's Envy?
The fuck is that?
Okay, that
No, I don't know the name.
Robert knows. Which one is it?
I think it's like Angel's Envy, right? Yeah, it's very smooth.
Okay.
That's Leslie's like new shit.
But that's only, I mean, I love it, but it's also because they have it everywhere. And Bucanas are like, boo.
It's called Angel's Envy.
Yeah, it's Angel's. I
But it's like a Bucanas type.
It's
alcohol?
a whiskey. It's a whiskey. Yeah.
Well, is this whiskey or this is bourbon or whiskey?
That's Scotch.
Scotch.
There's a difference. Whiskey is made in the United States, right? And then Scotch is made over there in Scotland.
Scotland.
No, it's
Scotland.
it's fucking Scotland.
Really?
I like Scotland better, honestly. I think we should go
Yeah,
there.
that's why I said it. Yeah, that's the whole thing. But it's crazy because it's such a popular drink in Mexico. It's the
you'll
number
find
one
it.
drink. Con
And that's not, we say Bucanas, but it's not actually pronounced like that. It's Buchanan.
Buchanan's.
Yeah. And I've learned that, like when I ask for it in places, they're like, "Boo, what?"
Bucanas?
And I'm like, "Buchanans," and I just feel so like dumb saying it like that.
But you like drinking the 12 or the 18, or they have a 21 too?
Any really. I don't like the pineapple one, the flavored one. I don't like that one.
Oh, I haven't had that one.
I haven't tried that either.
No, because there's a 12. This is 12. This is the OG one, and then they have an 18 that's more expensive, and I think there's a 21, right, guys?
The
21, and that's the Masters, and that's like fucking. I don't know how much money it is.
Well,
but
that one I was like looking into it. It's $60 a bottle. That one's like $20 a bottle. So
really?
Oh wow.
the Masters.
This is $20 a bottle?
Like
This one?
like
There's no way.
like 30
$30 a bottle.
Yeah, it's like $35, I think.
Where?
And anywhere.
like in specs and stuff like that.
Chetos.
You only paid $30 for that, bro, for a guess? You couldn't do the $40 one?
Well, now that I figured it out, dang, now I feel bad.
No, but I mean that's like people know like I like Bucanas now.
Yeah.
But it's just because of how it makes me feel, not so much the flavor or anything
Yeah.
like that. Like
Yeah.
I wish I liked tequila because that's normally what people like.
Yeah, yeah.
And I hate to be like I don't do tequila, but
So you'll be that girl. You're like, I don't do tequila.
yeah.
Oh,
And, but
wow. I
honestly, my
respect that.
friends don't even ask no more. They're just like she's
not
not
doing
doing
it.
tequila.
She's not doing tequila.
Because
Yeah.
I will go to sleep.
It's crazy how different alcohol affects you like that.
Yeah.
Like for me, like red wine makes me feel cozy. Like I love red wine.
I'm trying
What-
to get into wine.
What makes you feel like shit though?
Like shit.
Like
Vodka.
what blacks you
Vodka.
out?
Vodka.
What might make you violent? What is that for you?
Violent? No.
Flavor.
No, bro. Just a nice guy.
Me, it's mezcal.
Sweet guy.
I can't drink mezcal.
Yeah, mezcal for you.
You get crazy. You get loco.
He gets buck wow.
Yeah, I get a little bit what
Hammer
Americans like to say, overboard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man overboard.
Yeah. So yeah.
I'm
But
trying
yeah.
to explore like how I get with vodka, how I
Yeah.
get with certain kinds, but I'm just like I don't drink that much. I don't party every weekend to be like, oh, this night I'm gonna explore with this, So I'm just like, let me just stick to my go-to.
Yeah.
Because whenever we do go out, I'm like, I'm gonna stick to what I know will make me like good,
Yeah.
which is just whiskey. But
To really study how like a certain alcohol affects you, you'd have to drink a good amount. Like you'd have to get to that point where you're like pretty saucy.
You've been there what, like 4 times?
With each alcohol?
Yeah.
About 4 times. Yeah,
Got
4
it.
times. Yeah.
you guys are a good time. There's nothing wrong about that.
Yeah, bro. I'm a good
Yeah.
time.
You guys are the friends that people are like, hey, you need to invite them. So that's
Yeah.
Just don't give this guy mezcal. And make sure he brushes his teeth before the party. Am I right?
Oh, you're still on that. Incredible.
we haven't moved on.
Back to your question about onset.
Oh, yes.
I know.
So have you
What's
felt
up there?
that pressure with like, owning a fitness brand? A fitness clothing brand?
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Congratulations, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. We turned 1 year
Oh,
next
no
week,
way.
actually. Yeah,
Wow.
which is very exciting. 1 year since we launched. Well, I established Onset back in 2021, but since we launched, it's about to be a year, which is like pretty crazy. But
Wow, yeah, that is
yeah,
crazy.
I'm super, super thankful for all the support around it. But no, I feel like even when I launched my brand, a lot of the messages that I got, well, not a lot, but like, those people just saying like, you've only been doing fitness for 2 to 3 years, like, but you're launching a whole brand. And I just really tried to make it like a thing that my brand is not about like fitness and going to the gym like 4 times a week or whatever. Like my brand is about just feeling good and being active, whatever that is, like it doesn't have to be like lifting heavy. I mean, I enjoy the gym and I really have gotten like love
Passionate
for
about it.
passionate about it, but it's way beyond that. And I said that once, but I can't go on my stories every day and be like, this is what my brand stands for. But I mean, I think people get it, but to answer the question, it doesn't really like make me feel pressured to be like,
Cool.
super
Yeah,
like
I love
a
that.
gym rat, because
Yeah.
that's not what my brand is about.
And that's not who you are.
Yeah, it's just about being active. Like, because
Yeah.
I know days can be like hard, even just like getting up, going to the grocery store with your baby. Like, you're already being active. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's what it was. So, my whole slogan behind the brand was be active, stay positive. Because I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I say like shit can get hard, and people are like, "But wow, your life is perfect and stuff," But I don't know. I just like to like kind of, I guess, be that light for people. And I
Yeah.
feel like how I started off was me being very goofy and like I remember one time I was at the club. And I was about to go into the restroom, and this girl came up to me and she was like, oh, Leslie, like she was like about to cry. And I was like it just really like hit me like how much people love me, like
The impact that you've made.
And I will start crying like about like just how grateful I am for that,
Yeah.
They're like, you don't understand, like I was about to like take my life, and like just watching you like
Wow.
really change that for me, and I'm just like, holy shit, like that just made it all worth it for me, like it's not even like the money or the fame that comes with
Yeah.
it. I'm
the
just
impact.
like, yeah, I'm like, I've really just created that. So yeah, it kind of all just ties together for me, like
Yeah.
with my brand. I mean, at the end of the day, it is activewear, but to me, active is not necessarily like going to the gym. I mean, obviously that's a huge plus. And I think I'm a perfect example, because it's not like I was in sports and I used to gym. Like I actually was never active. Like I was never into sports, like my whole entire life.
Really?
Never, like nothing at all. And then now I just like, loved it. So it's like, it's never too late to start. And
Yeah.
just being active, really.
But at the end of the day, like, who made the rules of like doing like doing something at a certain timeline? Like, if you have to have a badge, like, oh, you've been working on for 4 years, like now you can do something.
Yeah, but that's, you know what it is? Like, people culture has kind of like positioned in that way. Like, if you're being active, like that means gym. But I love her message. It's like, it's bigger than that. Like, even for myself, like, I've helped people like who are trying to like get into like fitness and stuff.
Yeah, with
and it's not,
and stuff.
it's not so much, but even just like active and stuff, it's not so much about getting in the gym. It's just about moving your body.
Yeah, moving your body. There we go.
Even with people who are like new in the gym and stuff like that, one of my favorite things to like tell people is like, find ways to just move your body more. So if you're going to the store, you're going to the mall, you're going to the grocery store, park your car a little further away. So you have to do more steps to get to the grocery store, stuff like that. Just little stuff like that to get your body moving more. It's just the bigger picture.
Yeah, or even like, back to being active, aside even moving your body, is just doing like what you've always wanted to do, which is like going to school, like signing up for that class, putting on a cute little like active fit and going to class, you know? So that's what it all tied around for me. So I don't feel that pressure, because since the beginning I made it
about
like
that. That was the mission.
Yeah, that was the message. And the message, and I feel like my girlies like back at home, like they get it. Like I feel like I have my girls and they get it. And then obviously there's always going to be like, you know, the extra voices and stuff, but eso nunca se va, you know, no matter what you're doing. So I'm just so appreciative for it. Like I really, really go to bed every night and I'm just like, thank you, God. Like I don't know what I did to deserve like them back at home, you know, like all the love and stuff. So yeah.
Just to like tie up, finish on Onset. You've done a really good job at like what you're saying right now to convey that in your brand. Cause I've watched a lot of your videos. I love watching brands, like how they're like doing their marketing and stuff. And I've seen that you've done a really good job. Everything you're saying, you've put that in your marketing, in your social media. Even you had that one video where you guys were at a school campus. And you had all the girls on Onset. And I think you were the instructor, you were like the teacher or something.
So I've actually never said this, but back in 2021, when I established Onset, like I knew what the video I wanted it to be. It didn't come to life till 2 years after, but since I knew Onset, I was like, the first video has to be a girl going to, well, initially I wanted to going to the grocery store with my kids. I thought that would be so cute, but moms out there get it. That did not work out, like the kids. But yeah, I wanted somebody in school, somebody going for a walk, and just showing like the different kinds of aspects in life and how like you can be active and stuff. But yeah, that was actually like our first video to introduce.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. It was really cool.
Yeah, but I mean, now that you're saying like you look into brands, but yeah, as a brand owner, I mean, I'm sure you guys can relate. Like you just, I don't know, you just like oversee the brands and like how marketing works.
Yeah,
it's just
you look at it in a different lens.
Yeah, and it's just like very like interesting, you know, but a different lens, for sure.
Yeah, I have a funny story to tell, kind of off topic, but I remember maybe a year ago, I was on TikTok. I think it was on TikTok. And then you came up on my Explore page. But I think I was already following you, but you just came up.
Yeah.
I did not know that you really know how to bake cakes like that.
I'm so dead. I mean, it's okay. Because
no, like I
mean, honestly, that's fair because I didn't either. It was like
I think I ran downstairs, went back upstairs, ran downstairs, and I just couldn't believe how amazing you were at fucking cakes.
Yeah, I love.
Who taught you how to do that? Is there like a class? Did you do like a master class somewhere? Like where did that come from?
I love doing cakes. Like that's like truly my like happy hobby. Like
because I know your parents have a restaurant and stuff like that.
Oh,
but
cool.
Did they did
no,
not them, right?
No, I always loved it. I have this core memory. Now I don't know if it's a 30-year-old thing. I'm just kidding, but now
it is now. It is like, now. Everything now is 30-year-old thing.
Do you guys have like core memories where you look back and you're like, I remember this one thing in my life? Well, I have this core memory. I was like 6. I don't know. My parents used to live in Juarez back in the time. This is all I remember, walking into like a tia's house and she used to sell cakes and me being so amazed by it. But I was so little. And my point of that is that since I can remember, like I've always like had this like attraction for cakes, and my parents have always shout out my parents, always supported like everything that I do as long as it's like, you know, something like for my future and like a good thing for me. And when my parents knew I loved to bake, so I think I was 12 years old, I saw a little sign that said like take your courses here, like in downtown back at home. And I told my parents about it and they're like, yeah, sign her up. And I remember another core memory.
Oh, so you did take it like a little course.
I was 12 years old. And
That's
it was like
crazy.
a little like
12 years old though?
Learn how to pipe.
Y te acuerdas de todo.
No, I just remember like 2 classes because I was so young. Like I don't remember every single class, but I remember like the señoras there were like, mira esa niña, like she's so good. Está bien chiquita.
Oh wow, so you kind of had like a natural act for it already.
Yeah.
Wait, this was in Juarez or?
No, in El Paso. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And I wish I had pictures of like those cakes that I made. But yeah, other than that, it was like a 3-week course thingy that I did. It was
At
on
12
YouTube.
years old.
At 12 years old, I remember. And I sold cakes. Like I was working at my parents' restaurant and selling cakes. And I am like, I think I've always been a little hustler.
For real.
Yeah, for real.
Because to me, I always saw it like, that's so cool. You're telling me I can make this cake for $40.
Yeah.
I love it. And I can flip it.
Yeah.
Like that was always so like astonishing to me. And I was like, that's so cool. Like I get money off of doing something I love. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I used to sell cakes like here and there, but I had some
When did
big
that
flops.
switch happen with like social media? Like trying to like literally view it as like a business versus just like going on live for fun? Like the business switch.
It's funny because I was, when we talked about me being on La Platica, I just went quiet for a little and Alex was like, I bet you're already thinking about what you're going to talk about. And this was like something that I wanted to say because I've never really talked about this actually.
Also, we're having our moment right now.
Yeah, I mean, unless you watch me like Facebook Live back in 2017, then you might know like all the little details about my life. But other than that, like obviously I don't go like on live every time and say the same story over and over. So this is pretty cool, a little interview moment. Yeah. But it was, well, like I said, I graduated 2017 with my bachelor's. And back at the time I was with Life Glam, shout out Life Glam. And that's when like it really took off for me. So yeah, what was the question? When I decided like it was.
You were going to start taking social media serious and view it as a business.
Okay. So this is a story that I have, another core memory, me and my core memories. But I remember I was all I've ever did like work-wise was work at my parents' restaurant. I was in Abercrombie for I think like 3 weeks, and then I quit.
Wow, you worked at Abercrombie.
I was like the front of the door model.
The model?
I really thought I was
the model. They're called model.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and I would just be like, hi, welcome. But that, and then I was a cashier. I always wanted to be a cashier. Like growing up, I was like, I wanted like, because I loved math and like accounting and money and stuff. And I was a cashier. But other than that, my whole life, I was a server at my parents' restaurant.
Yeah.
And I had never made money off of social media. Back in the day, Facebook wasn't paying. But I was with Life Glam, shout out to them. They were like one of the first companies that I started working with. And at the time, it was like I don't think they have that no more, but it was like you were a member, and like after certain members bringing in, you would make like some kind of like value back for it. But you had to reach like second tier, you know what I mean? Kind of like a commission based kind of thing. Yeah. And I had just started off, people were like, subscribing, kind of like I used my code commission thing. And I was like so excited to reach like tier 2. And I remember like I was between tables like bussing, and I don't remember the exact number of members.
Oh, wow, you were at Lifeline, you were still working.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Oh, wow.
I would go live at night and I would go to work, and I was full-time in school, part-time with my parents.
Damn.
Yeah, so Monday, Wednesday, Fridays I was in school, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays at my parents, and then the weekends at my parents. But I was like a couple of people away from like hitting the tier where you make actual money. Yeah. And I was so excited, and I remember like a table got there and I was like, oh my God, I'm 2 away. And I told my sister, I'm 2 people away. She's like, what are you talking about? And I was like,
I'm gonna be rich, bitch.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Catch up. I'm just kidding. But I was like, oh no, like with Life Glam and stuff. And then I hit it that day. Whatever. I went to sleep. I was living at my sister's house that time, and I remember I woke up and I went to like my dashboard because I should have turned into like commission now. And I woke up and it was a number sign, like $sign, and I was like,
oh shit!
I hit second tier. And it was just like, that was the first time that I made money on social media. It wasn't, it was.
You didn't have your YouTube yet?
No. I didn't have a YouTube yet. It was like $860 or something like that. Yeah. And I was just so like, I don't know. I was just so, I didn't know you could make like money.
You're mind blown.
Yeah. And back in the day, I feel like it wasn't like the whole influencer thing wasn't a thing. Now it's very common to make commissions and like commission links and stuff like that. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like I was literally so mind blown. And yeah, like Life Glam will always like hold a special place in my heart because it was like, one of the first companies that I like worked with and stuff. Yeah. Dar and Laura, shout out to them. But yeah, I was just so excited. And then after that, I started, that's when like peak, when my page, it kind of just went like kind of 0 to 100, kind of like my viewers were like at 800, 1,000. And then within like weeks, it just went to like 20K, 30K, 40K. Like,
on YouTube.
On Facebook Live.
Oh, that's still live. Right. Still Facebook.
So I was doing lives like twice a week, and it was like consistent, like 40K, like every time I was live. But yeah, and then that's when I was like, oh my God, I can't make money.
This could be a business.
Yeah, but at the time, I was like, oh no, like I was seeing it like I can double hustle, like at the restaurant and online, you know. But then obviously, like grew more and more and more.
What did your parents say when you made that $800? Did you tell them?
Yeah, and they were kind of sketched out, especially because I'm telling you guys back then it wasn't like a thing.
Yeah,
you know,
like,
to make.
Wait, how did you get that?
Yeah, like now it's super.
Like,
it's more common. Yeah, the influencer thing.
Yeah,
they probably thought like, what's the
catch?
The catch. Yeah.
Yeah, what's the catch? And it just kept growing and growing and growing and growing, and then I was like, is this a scam? And they kind of felt the same about me. Yeah, like once I met up with Dara and Laura, they were like, oh my God, like, like it's so crazy how we like ended up like meeting each other and stuff. Cause they were like, wait, is this girl a scam? Cause I was so new to the influencer world too. And I was like, are they a scam? So yeah, we met up to like, be like, okay, we're both legit. Like this is, well, you know what the heck. But yeah, and then it just took off.
Did you stop at tier 2? Or was there more tears?
There was a lot of tears.
So you kept tearing up.
Yeah, I kept tearing up. I mean, till this day, I love Life Glam. And like at the time, well, they still are. It's like a subscription. So obviously when people subscribe,
cool.
you join. And it's super cool. It was like, it's a great way to like grow your makeup collection with like brushes and lipsticks. So people loved it. I loved it. So it was such a natural thing for me it wasn't even promoting. I would just go live and be like, I'm using this brush, subscribe. And subscribers would be crazy, and people loved it. They stay subscribed for like time and time. So it was really like a win-win for me, the brand, and the customer. So like it was great.
Yeah.
So
I mean, knowing you for a couple of years already, I know you and Alex obviously, and your family, your parents. I know Alex's parents too. Very humble people.
Oh, thank you.
Do you ever like what's the first thing that like you think about when you wake up in the morning? Like, especially your whole life has like completely done a 180. Like, what do you like what do you tell yourself?
What is that one TikTok that's like, do you look at yourself in the morning?
Oh yeah.
I forgot what they.
Oh, isn't that like from Mean Girls or something?
It's like,
right?
I'm not sure.
No,
I've seen it. Yeah.
But
because I mean, your life completely changed.
The one I was thinking was, I think I like this little life.
No.
Yeah, that one's new. Yeah.
I mean, it's just, I don't know. I always, back to, I guess, the story of when I decided like it was time. I've never said this story, but this was like my first like almost like out of body experience. I'm telling you guys, I graduated when I took off on social media. So it was like finals week, and I was striving to my last final to graduate. And that's when, I don't remember exactly what, but I remember in what part of the freeway I was and everything. And they wanted to fly me out to meet me and to give me my first actual like big check in person, because it was just, they couldn't deposit that amount.
Wait, who was it? I'm sorry.
Life Glam.
Oh, Life Glam. Okay.
They're like, they were just like,
we got a big check here, girl. We need you to come up.
No, yeah, and they were just like, this is like so like amazing. Like we want to meet you, we want to host you and stuff. So because of the amount.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was just driving, and then they were, I'm telling you guys, I don't remember if it was a message or email, but I just remember it because it was such a like out of body experience, and I was driving to my final. And they wanted to fly me out.
To get your bachelor's. This is finals for your bachelor's.
Yes,
wow.
to get my bachelor's degree in business accounting. They wanted to fly me out, obviously pay for my flights, pay for my hotel. And this is my first time ever. So I'm just like, what the fuck is happening, And I just remember crying, like driving there. And I'm just like, just thanking God. Like all I kept saying was like, thank you, God, thank you, God, thank you, God. Thank you. Like that's literally my whole prayer getting to school,
She's talking about it, but like I can't even imagine. I know, but like I can't even imagine like her driving, like her life just completely changed like that.
No,
like, that
really
is such a
did.
Beautiful feeling.
And
you know
like,
what I mean? Like that's crazy, bro.
I don't know. I just felt so like grateful. Like there's really no other word I can look for besides like grateful. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like I was just crying, and like my whole prayer was just saying like, thank you, God. I'm just kidding.
You got the check. And then what'd you do?
Well, they flew me out, and they were so like my first experience. I was like an influencer. They had like a hotel set up with my name and everything. A really nice hotel. So it was just really nice to like have the same appreciation. Like, you know what I mean?
That's insane.
And yeah, they were just like, it's amazing
that's
what you're
crazy.
doing, like how much you're growing. And that's when I was like really just like scaling up and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I told my dad, and he was like, who are these people? Like he was really sketched out. I mean, I think we kind of like all were, what the heck?
No, honestly, I can understand that. Yeah.
And even then I was like, should I quit now? Like, is this what I should do? But I didn't quit till like a whole couple months after. Actually.
That's incredible.
Yeah, wow. I quit a couple months after I told my dad about it, but I was like, I didn't quit to like bum it out, you know, like I quit.
Right, to grind.
And I started my YouTube and I started doing more and more. And yeah, my dad was like, oh,
that's
shit,
when YouTube was born.
That's when YouTube was born. Yeah. That's when I was like, I have time. I think we should go on break, boys. Not that I'm the...
Okay. Bro, hey, listen to the guest, bro.
Dang,
Hey,
It's
yo.
her show, bro, so let's show.
I guess she does
Let's do more
watch.
pod. Come on.
I guess she does watch. Let's do more pods.
Then can we get into the crazy question?
Question.
Crazy question.
You think you can sell us a little bit?
Sell you guys?
Sell us?
Sell us? Oh, no. That
Like,
money's
maybe like-
gone. That money's been gone. That was 2017.
I tried, right? I tried.
You tried, bro. I appreciate you.
We'll be right back.
Let's get it.
Guys, this video is sponsored by BetterHelp.
What aspects of yourself or your life do you want to maintain in 2024? What are you already excelling at? This is the opposite of the new year, new you mindset.
Therapy is beneficial for acquiring positive coping skills and mastering the art of setting boundaries. It empowers you to unleash your full potential, and it's not limited to individuals who have gone through significant trauma, among other things.
If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try.
Guys, it's easy. Just fill out the brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge.
And the best part, it's entirely online. It's designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. I mean, it doesn't get better than that.
At all. Celebrate the progress you've already made.
That's right. Visit betterhelp.com/platica today and get 10% off your first month.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/platica.
Well. Here we
Welcome
go.
back.
I'm gonna take another shot just because I'm like in that mood because we have a really special guest, and honestly, it's a milestone for us.
Okay.
It really is.
Do you guys really feel that way? Or
Les, I promise you.
Because you guys say this to every guest in the pod. I'm just kidding.
No,
I'm just kidding.
every guest is a privilege.
It really is. It
Every
really
guest,
is.
totally
But
kidding.
there's certain guests that are like mega privileged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. guys,
Like,
but thank you so much.
Like, yeah, we know.
Like
we know.
Alex.
We know. Honestly, even for like, I
We
think-
know who we're with.
Yeah, even people listening, like you telling a story like you did before, I think it's inspiring for people.
Yeah.
Like people can take it how they want, right?
Yeah.
Some people might view it as like, oh, she's like bragging, but some people can really listen to what you're saying, saying like, hey, I was just like everybody else. I had my own plans. I was studying to be
Yeah.
a CPA, and I got an opportunity to do something, and I like capitalized on
Yeah.
it. And
And
there's opportunity for everybody to do something.
Every
like
time
this.
that I would like when me and Sebas have been talking about like me coming on La Platica for I don't know, a couple of months maybe, but yeah, every time I would think about it, I'm like, I don't know, I just really want to. I've never shared like my first like actual like experience where I was just like, oh my god, like this is like life changing for me, you know. And
Les, I think you're the perfect person to do this because you come from humble beginnings. You know what I mean? Like you really worked for it. You built something for yourself.
yeah, and I think like one of the things that I pray to God till this day, and from the first day was like, don't ever. I mean, this was prior. I mean, I lived at my parents still, and my prayers to God. I mean, I don't know if you guys are religious, but it was always like, don't ever let money, fame, or anything change my heart and change like how I am as a person, you know. And I feel like God truly has heard me because, you know, at first the internet is so like bubbly and happy and like the perfect place, but then the
Correct.
more you grow and stuff, you're like, oh, not everybody's nice, not everybody likes you, you know.
Oh, trust me, we know.
And it was
We
a
know.
kind of hard pill to swallow for me because I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, I'm so
Yeah.
nice and I love everybody, you know.
Yeah.
But I just sometimes I feel like that can change people in the way that they just start like growing hate and being like, you know, like fuck people, they're ugly and stuff.
Yeah.
So
But
I
you don't view it like that.
no, I don't feel like that, and that's what I'm saying. Like I never knew what like having followers was, or you know, like being financially well and stuff. So I would always just tell God, like, I don't know what I'm going into, but like this is all yours. Like this is yours, you know, and like don't ever let.
That's awesome that you say
Please
that.
don't ever let the ugly people or the money or the fame
change
change
you.
who I am and who I truly am, you know. So I feel like I've stayed pretty like true to myself, and like the girls that follow me since back in the day, like they ride for me, and I just like appreciate them so much. I meet so many people every single time that we're out, and it's always like, I've been following you since your sisters.
Yeah.
I've been following you since my sisters, because we lived at my sisters for a little bit. And I'm just like, dang, you know, like these are the people that matter, and just like staying true to that. And I mean, obviously everything that comes with it is amazing and stuff, but I truly love what I do, you know. Just they've grown up with me from like single, well, not single, but like at my parents to like engaged with kids, married now, and it's amazing. My content has changed a lot, and people will like
I
point
think
that
that's
out.
good. It's growing with you.
Isn't it amazing how many stages you've had in your...
Yeah, and at first it was almost like I was mourning myself is that how you say it? Like mourning yourself.
Yeah.
When I, went into motherhood and stuff like that, they're like, her content changed, which it definitely did. I
but
know
that's
I changed.
okay. So did you.
Yeah, but then I'm like, there's no way anybody will stay the same, So it's just like such a great feeling to know that there's people that I probably lost in the way because they're like, hey, her content's not for me no more. But then there's a huge other like a wave that followers that followed me because they're like, we love this mommy less and stuff. So it's just been like an experience, like, just growing up on social media, sharing my life and not beating myself up into like what to post. It's just like I just truly just like share what I do, from like mommy life. Everything.
And that's amazing that you think
really
that
is.
way.
Yeah.
Because even people in the same position that you're at right now, they won't think that way. They'll still have some sort of
bitterness. I mean, just
imposter syndrome,
right,
something like that, But the fact that you can acknowledge that's amazing.
Yeah.
It could take you any direction. Because like, even like you were saying, like I hope that like the good or the bad doesn't influence me. Because the bad could influence people too, right? Like they get a lot of hate. They start developing like this bitterness towards people and stuff. And then also like
bitterness,
like that happens a lot.
Yeah, and I think it's just humane, like to I guess grow that or feel that. So that's why, like that's always my prayer. Like, don't ever let like the ugly people out there influence how my heart is or make me ugly and stuff. But
the highs or the lows, like just stay consistent.
Yeah.
Also, like you said something like you feel like you're a good person, right? You know that in your heart, that's who you are, and you want people to see that, but not everybody always sees that, right?
Yeah.
So you also have to remember, like, you can't control how other people are gonna view you, and the way people are gonna view you is just how they're gonna view you. So it's almost just like letting it be, and you knowing that you're on the right. You're headed in the right path and you're doing the best you can. That's all you can do.
Yeah, I think just because starting off, it was like I had never seen like I was like, there's no mean people out there, like I lived like in a la la land.
Yeah.
And then obviously being on social media, like you do discover there's like a lot of different people out there. It was like a hard pill to swallow kind of, but I think like I'm past that stage, and for a while I was like, no, like nothing has changed. But then I was like, no, I'm definitely so different now. And now I just kind of am grateful for it, forever, for whoever's like still follows me and stuff. I'm like, dang, we have like a sisterhood. Truly.
Yeah, 100%.
Like a sisterhood.
100%.
Is most of your audience girls?
Yeah, females. I want to say
wow.
a good, according to my Instagram, like 85% is
That's amazing.
females.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, so
those are some good
analytics.
What Americans say, analytics.
There you go.
very good.
I think since day one you've proven yourself and what kind of person you are, how grateful you are, what kind of a positive person you are, a family oriented, lovable person. I think you're at a point where you can say whatever you want. No one's gonna take it any way negative.
Yeah.
They still will.
I'm like, actually,
they still
but then
will.
that's back to what Josh was saying, like way like out of our control. It's just it's just life. It's just the world.
No, it's part of the Instagram. It's part of the social media game.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
It's parte del show. Like
it's part of the show.
And people always say like, well, this is what she signed up for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure. You know
which
what?
is 100% facts.
Yeah.
But it's
That's
your
true.
job to, how you gonna,
Yeah. When people say like
control that situation.
like you have to deal with that because it's what you signed up for, and I'm like, I agree 100%.
Sure.
Like I did sign up.
So
for
be it. Yeah.
It comes with the very good, but then it also comes with the bad. So, at the end of the day, it's the good outweighs the bad for sure. And I'm just
always.
Do you still feel like you're getting? Do you still get a little like do the negative comments still like affect you? Do you feel like you're still, or you kind of just learn to like just?
Yeah, I think the negative
brush 'em
comments. I think that's like a very good forte that I've had since the beginning. Like the negative comments have never gotten to me, which is good. Like I've always been good about like playing it off or like joking about it. I never ever acknowledged the negative. I mean, I don't think I ever have. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna make it better. I don't think it's gonna make it worse. I'm not really like a confrontational beef person. That's just, I don't know. I'm just kind of like, I mean, of course, sometimes like it gets to me and stuff.
Yeah.
As a human, but
for sure.
Yeah, I think like people know I'm not somebody to like stir like stuff
Yeah,
up.
you're not trying to like cause drama and stuff
Or
like that.
reply to stuff and stuff.
Yeah.
But
I was thinking about the one comment. He posted a video where like Jenica was on our podcast and she was basically saying like Sebas is more approachable than I am.
Oh,
like visually, whatever. And
Well,
somebody,
it was true.
sure. And somebody had commented like, Jenica's right because I saw Josh at a concert one time and I asked to take a photo with him and he like walked away from me. And I couldn't get over that comment.
Oh my God, those comments get me so much.
Because I was like, I don't remember. I would never do something like that intentionally. I really try to create a moment for everybody when I'm with. Like, I want to be like intentional with them, you know? And I literally called him. I was like, dude, listen, man, I'm not okay right now. I need you to like
really
write to
did.
this person.
He
I'm not good.
Yeah.
Please let them know that I didn't.
No, he said, what do we do
like,
about
you posted this, dude.
I'm like, bro, if anything, she's just playing around. But I'm like, no, I'll write back.
Yeah,
You
you're
know?
somebody to just be like, oh, sorry, you thought that, right?
Yeah.
Or no?
I couldn't do it.
And I think you're just like, no, I'm nice. And you try to prove that.
Right, I was trying. Yeah.
It's the Capricorn in us, for sure.
I think so. I think so. Just trying to like appease people.
Yeah.
But he like said like, let me tell you, Josh has never like denied a photo with anybody. He was a little lit that night, so maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
And then I also.
But then I was like, he owes you a album of pictures.
Yeah.
He's gonna buy you and your crew all drinks.
Yeah.
And
I
then
think
the problem was solved.
Those are the main comments, like I guess hate comments that get to me, because I'm just like, like last time, like I had like so much anxiety. I was telling Alex because I was like literally dying out of the plane. This was like one of our trips like last year, and I still remember. It's probably, I don't ever get anxiety, but this time I had really bad anxiety. I hate it. And I was leaving. I got off the airport. I'm literally shivering like with like a blanket. It was actually Laura's Tulum bachelorette.
Oh, shit.
The only time I got like
Anxiety.
I was like crying as we're landing. I'm just like, what is this?
You were hungover?
Oh yeah, but anxiety.
Anxiety. I know what
it's
you're
so
talking
weird.
about. Oh yeah.
You think you're gonna
The
die?
worst. Yeah, I hated it. Anyways, I got off the plane and there's like a flight attendant there, and she's like so excited to see me. She's like, Les, oh my God. And I'm just like, I literally couldn't even open my eyes type of thing. And I'm just like,
Please don't talk.
I literally went like this, and I'm like catching my breath.
No
and
way.
then I just started walking off. And then I'm like
You start thinking about
I was
her
like,
experience.
Yes. And I was like you, and I was just like, it just made my anxiety 30 times the
get
worst.
you.
And I'm like going through my mentions to see like maybe she DM'd me like, Les, I saw you or
Damn.
something. And I'm just like, fuck. Like for all I know, this girl's like somebody who my number one supporter, you know, and that was her experience. And I beat myself up for it all the time. But
well, hopefully she's listening right now.
I know. Oh my God, if you are, fuck. But yeah, I was just like, oh my God, I like physically couldn't. And I got home and I was like, I should have just gone up to her and told her like, girl, I'm so sorry. I'm literally dying right now. But like, do you want to get a picture? Because I have never denied a picture. I never would.
Yeah.
But those are the hate comments that probably get to me.
They hurt the most.
Because I see it from their point of view.
Of
Like
course.
even if I'm having a
Of
bad day,
course.
even if I'm nauseous or whatever,
Yeah.
like this is their time meeting me, and as maybe they support me so much, and I'm like, fuck, I really hope it was like what they expected. Yeah. And y'all can tell Alex, like, this is probably one of the only things that like get me anxious. Like it's happened a couple of times, and I'm like, babe, did I talk enough? Did I smile enough at her?
Yeah.
Les, we're the same. I have the same conversation with my girl. I check in with her afterwards. I was like, was that okay experience? Like, did I do a good job with them? Did I do okay?
That's
Like, that was good, right? That was cool.
But then sometimes people will lie, because I saw a comment last
You guys
time.
overthink a lot. You think so or no?
Yes.
I just want like
I do. I definitely do. I do.
And I mean,
I overanalyze.
And I'm so aware that I'm here literally at number one Latino podcast right now because of them. So
We made it back to one, bro. We're back to
I was just thinking about that.
So I'm just like, man, I really hope like I was what they expected. You know what I mean? But yeah, that makes me like anxious.
My wife is kind of the same.
Really?
Yeah. I always tell her every time she wants to do something, and I suggest this to everybody, especially if you're doing something that's special to you or it's a certain opportunity. Yeah, just go into it and don't regret anything, because every time you do something like that's important to you, you always think to yourself that did I give it my all? Did I do this? As long as you can tell yourself right after you're done with that, like, at least I gave it my all, you'll be happy with that. The outcome would be whatever, but as long as you can like do whatever, give it your all.
Well, can I say this one story that goes back to that? Because people be lying on the internet. But I had seen
I feel like that girl was lying.
Somebody was like, have y'all met Les? How is she in person? And somebody was like, Les was all right, but Alex was so nice, way nicer than her. Alex is actually like so approachable to people always say like
he is.
I'm good at conversation. Like
he's really good at conversation.
And Leslie's just more of like, oh shit, like she stumbles on her words or like what to say, and then I'm more just like, hey, what's going on? Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Like,
You don't overthink it. You're just in it.
Yeah.
That's Sebas.
Well, anyways, that comment had said like she even posted like a picture, and she's like, Alex, ooh.
Yeah,
baby.
I only poured you one just because I'm a gentleman and because your fiance is here. So as a gentleman, I poured you one. You don't have to.
Okay, I'll wait on that one.
I was talking to myself right now.
I approve this shot.
We got to prove it.
Cheers.
Clink.
I'm only taking a shot because you're here.
And we're back to tequila?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, you guys were doing whiskey right now for me. True.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Love that for y'all.
Continue.
What was I saying?
You're
not
like
seven is gone.
being
Right?
like approachable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, long story short, she had like posted the picture with Alex, and she's like, Alex even, I don't know, like a complete lie. Like he got off the car, he turned off the car, and Les stayed in there with a super mad face, and you could tell she got so mad at him. And I was like, what the fuck? Like that never happened. So yeah, it just goes like.
Great for content.
Yeah,
though.
no matter how much I can try, sometimes like there's always gonna be like people that make up crazy stories.
Of course,
but yeah,
and it's like, why not? Why wouldn't
Yeah.
they? It's like
I really relate with you on like I really hope like I was like what they expected to be, but yeah, and people are like, well, maybe like people have bad days and stuff, but if I'm having a bad day or I'm just not in the mood and stuff, I won't even leave my house because
same.
I'm like I'm more than likely gonna meet somebody, especially back at our hometown, that I don't want to like be a bad experience.
Yeah, if I'm like at a public event, like at a concert and stuff like that, I know people are going to come up and say hi and stuff like that. I'm open for it.
And
like,
if you're not in the mood for that, then just don't go to the concert.
I wouldn't go. Yeah.
I had a conversation with my wife the other day, and she doesn't really drink anymore.
Not at all.
She's very like she's like not drinking. She's very active and she's very like working on her health. And not that there's anything wrong with her health. It's just she's about that life right now, and it's awesome. But we talked about it. It's like if we decide to step out of our house or we decide to step out into a social community, it's our job to be social.
Yeah.
Don't go somewhere and then just like not be social.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna go somewhere, like I had a friend's birthday party, and even myself, I wasn't drinking that day because I just got back from drinking. So I was like, I'm not drinking tonight, and I didn't. And I caught myself being quiet. Mm-hmm. I caught myself being antisocial. Not that I wanted to. I just wasn't being social. I wasn't being myself.
You were being
guess.
non-approachable.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I really was. Well, I said people would approach me, but I didn't care about it, right? But I told her, I was like, we need to be good at like if we're gonna be like this, don't go out. Mm-hmm. But if you make the decision to go out and be at these people's events and tell these people like, yeah, I'm gonna go. They're expecting you to be social. They're not inviting you to just so you can sit down.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
So you have to make that like a thing. Like you got to tell yourself like, be approachable.
Yeah.
Be social. Create conversation.
Which alcohol, always helps.
It does.
It helps 1,000%.
You don't need alcohol to be fun, but you kind of do. I'm just kidding.
It definitely helps.
It helps a lot.
It helps, yeah, definitely.
But it's a challenge when you're not drinking.
Yeah.
You really test yourself like, yo, like, okay.
How social
What's
really
interesting
am
though
I?
about
Andale.
yeah, what with social media is like if you really like pop off, right? Like even if you're an introvert, you get exposed to a large amount of people, right? So what that means is like when you go out to public, you're gonna get approached by people. If you're not like an outgoing person, that might be weird for you. And I think some people don't understand that just because you do social media, that doesn't mean that you're necessarily an outgoing person. Les happens to be a person who loves interacting with people. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Like you enjoy talking with people and stuff. I do too, but that doesn't come with everybody. And I think that's where the negative stigma comes in with people. They're like, oh, he sucked. You signed up for it. It's like, I did and I didn't in a way.
It's a different world.
It's a different world. Yeah. It's I don't know.
I mean, at first, when people would come up to me, I'm talking like back in 2017, I would get so like, I was not used to it, so I would kind of just like stop. But now it's so natural for me. Or a lot of the times people come up to me and they're like shaking a little bit and I take control. I'm like, I'll take the selfie for us. Like give me the phone, girl. I know our angles, like, so I've gotten really, really comfortable on not making them feel weird or awkward. Or they're like, I'm so shy. I'm like, girl, don't be shy. Like, I don't buy. Like, we're good.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, the first couple of encounters, I look back to them and I'm like, fuck, I was so like, hi. You know what I mean? And now I'm just like,
but that's normal though.
Yeah, because I was not used to it. But now I'm just like, let's get the picture, like.
Yeah, you got to tell yourself like, yo, you need to be a little bit more like, because every time like if we meet somebody, like today we met some guy at a crypto center. Mm-hmm. He goes, oh, like my sisters, they love you, blah, blah. And straight up, it's almost like you have to have like a formula, huh?
Yeah, it's weird to be like, oh, let's do a video. Like it's kind of weird. It's like, but you got to kind of lead it that way.
Yeah, because they're probably shy.
You're in limbo. Yeah.
And like Josh really like led it and was like, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, what are your sisters' names? Oh really? Yeah. Cool. Hey, do you mind if I take a picture? Yeah, for sure. If you want to take a video too, like blah blah blah. And then he would just create conversation.
Yeah,
and then
people.
That right there by itself it goes a long way.
And then he came back to us later on, and then he told me, he's like, hey, can I show you something? And he took a picture with me back in 2015.
Oh, see.
I had like a meet and greet.
Yeah.
Remember? I was like, holy shit, it's crazy. Yeah.
So
You never know. It's just like with people. It's just
Yeah.
I do my best. We both do our best.
Giving
like,
them just a good experience.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's what we all kind of want. You
but
know, when you're on social
that's
media.
even like outside of social media. I think people should be like that with people.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like you should care. You should be intentional when you talk to people. You should be like attentive and stuff. It's not just.
Did you know what I just remembered right now? Alex, remember when I came over for the Vlexen sunglasses?
Oh, the video
Oh, I
shoot?
remember.
And I stayed at your house and I never saw you.
I was pregnant,
I
right?
knew he was gonna say. Yeah, because that time he stayed and he was just like,
I
Because
remember.
remember,
I never saw Liz. He
Dude.
stayed like in 2 nights.
Alex hired me
I remember this.
as not only just a model.
model, yeah.
No, not just a model.
My bad. I didn't mean it.
A superstar model.
My bad. That's what I meant to say.
So he hired me for his brand
Fair
to,
enough.
to model these amazing glasses, by the way. We would always joke around that
Yeah.
I was at your house like the whole
2
time,
days. That's
and
when
I
She was
never
in the West
saw
Wing,
you.
dude.
I
She
never,
was in the West Wing. You're in the other wing, bro.
Les, I never
know.
saw you. Even when I
Wrong
left,
wing,
I was like,
bro. Wrong wing.
You're like, are you
I was
sure
like-
y'all are together?
I was like, Alex, I never saw your girl. I felt a little rude.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I
Why
remember.
was that, Alex?
I was super pregnant. Like, Aim was pregnant, right? I was pregnant? Or
Yeah, you were pregnant, but like he got there, you weren't home, and then we were out all day, and then we got home late. She was asleep.
Yeah.
But it's funny because he didn't remember till literally like I was dropping him off at the airport, and he's like, "Wait, I never saw
So
Liz."
that's-
Yeah. And like I come from a family of always greeting people.
course.
And like I am so like very family oriented.
Yeah.
So like I left feeling bad that I didn't say hi to you, or I even thanked you for letting me stay in
Yeah.
your guest bedroom.
I say I was pregnant.
in the West Wing.
I say I was pregnant because when I'm pregnant, like, I live my life mostly in the bedroom.
You never been pregnant, bro? You don't get it, bro.
Yeah, you can't relate.
I haven't, only on The Sims.
So, yeah, that's why. I remember that time, though.
Yeah. Speaking about El Paso,
You guys run it.
I mean, you really don't really.
He
I mean,
always brags
I-
about. He's like,
you,
bro.
you don't really have. I mean, it's who else is doing the same
Oh,
thing?
no, stop. No, I love El Paso. I'm born and raised there. So, like, I just hold so much love for, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, the city. And whenever we go out, like, we get so much love. So when we go out, we meet people. They're like, do you guys constantly, like, get recognized? And I'm like, yes. And I'm just, like, so appreciative. So shout out
Yeah.
915. Shout out El Paso.
Is it 915?
915?
Yo,
915.
shout out fucking 915
Yeah,
because I
period.
love El Paso.
I never pulled up. I need to pull
I
up.
love my
bro.
city.
I need to pull
And
up.
every
Bro,
time people-
it's cracking, bro.
I'm ready.
Cracking.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Y'all do need to go out there. And every time that, like, you guys go over, when we invite friends over, like Laura, Cass, Jesus, they all say, like, everybody there is so nice. Like, they're
Yeah,
so
the
homely.
hospitality is just so different.
homely.
Bro, I
Yeah.
would have never thought.
Thought wrong.
Brethren, I would have never thought.
It's like that.
I've been there, what, 2 or 3 times already?
Yeah.
Full. It is beautiful.
Yeah,
The
you need to go
restaurants
down
are
there.
gorgeous. The people are amazing. I mean, granted, I'm with these guys, right? I mean, they're,
Granted.
they're taking me out and about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I couldn't
So
leave El
like
Paso.
granite.
Yeah.
It's a really good city.
love it there.
And but was it difficult? Was it difficult? Like in the beginning, like you kind of like roaming around.
No, not really, actually. I feel like back to what we were saying, like if I just didn't have a good day, then I would just stay in. But I mean, I love El Paso. We thought about moving to LA one time.
Really?
right
Like
before-
seriously thought about it?
Like we had a realtor out here looking for
Yeah.
a house for us. We set the story when we bought a new house video. But yeah, it all kind of lined up for us that we didn't move out here. Love LA, but I don't love LA like I love El Paso.
Yeah, that's fair. I get that. I
It's
get
not
that.
my home, you know?
I mean, all I know is LA, so I understand that. Like how you
Yeah.
feel about El Paso. Like
You're
that's all
born and raised
yeah,
here?
Yeah, born and raised.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Yeah. So people still ask us, and I'm like, I don't know the future like 10 years from now, but it is not in our plans whatsoever to like
Yeah.
move out here. I mean, we just like built our dream home back there.
It's beautiful
So,
home. From what I
Talk
saw.
about a dream
Yeah.
home.
so
Gorgeous.
yeah, I love it back there, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean, you can't compare house prices Cali
At all.
to Texas, first of all. So that's a huge win as well.
Damn.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's true.
we love it back there.
What's something we don't know about you, Les?
Oh, dang. I used to get this question a lot, like in the beginning, like tell us a secret. But I'm like, dang, I really have shared my whole life.
Like, what's something that you like? Like, what's your guilty pleasure? Like, what do you do in El Paso that nobody knows about? Like, there has to be some little hobby that you have that,
Dang.
whether that be with you and Alex, or you and your kids, or you and your family, whatever that is.
Like, what's your thing about being a mom? favorite thing about being a mom?
Oh my god, my whole personality right now is like being a mom. So I'm actually glad we haven't gotten too much into like the mom subject, because I feel like a lot of my content revolves around that. So people are probably glad we didn't get too much into the mom content,
which I love, by the way. Like even the whole Elf on the Shelf thing that you did, I was like following along.
That
with
was incredible. Not only was it incredible to see you do that and just being creative and cute, and it just really shows what kind of mom you are.
Yeah.
Oh,
and that goes for you too, Alex.
Thank you.
All sexy. Thank you.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, he really doesn't talk like that.
He's putting on
he doesn't have that raspy of a voice, which is really sexy, by the way. Good job. I even spoke with Karen, and I said, yeah, it's cute and it's funny and it's wonderful and it's so cute, right?
Yeah.
But it really, really, really just shows who you are.
Oh,
as a mother,
and also her creativity as a creator.
The creativity was insane, crazy. But it's just like, oh man, like what
the joy that you get to bring to your kids. Like that's something you'll never forget.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Y que no te de huevo waking up that early, or later and putting all the carritos in a fucking row and shit like that. Like, that is love, bro. Yeah. Like that is amazing. You're a wonderful mother, and that's amazing. You must be a really great example for a lot of mothers out there.
I feel like as a mom, that's like a really big compliment to get, like just being a good mother.
Yeah.
And I think 99% of mothers will relate. Like you always kind of go to sleep like, did I do enough today? Did I have enough activities with them? Like did I spend enough time with them? Was I on my phone too much while I was with them? Like you just question all of these things. Wow. So hearing like you're such a good mother, like you're creating memories for them, I'm like, okay, I hope I'm doing it.
And to see the face in your and baby G's face.
Yeah.
His joy.
Yeah. I mean, it's a whole new, like this was the first year I didn't do Cake Miss. So I was doing, instead of Vlogmas, it was Cake Miss.
Like a cake every day?
Yeah. Basically.
Like a crazy glamorous type cake.
Wow. Search it up. Let's do makeup cake miss.
Yeah, I see that. That's crazy.
But yeah, it was like holiday inspired cakes.
That's wild.
Like a sphere, a snowman, a huge gingerbread, or stuff like that.
Every day?
Well, I would upload a video every day, but I started recording like since Thanksgiving to have him like pre-recorded because it's impossible. But this year I didn't, and I was about to beat myself up for it. But then I was like, okay, realistically,
that's
I
tough.
Just could not. It's tough. Like either I did cake miss, but I was going to like lack as a partner or lack as a mom or lack somewhere. Like I just cannot be a super mom, a super partner, and a super cake miss, so I kind of had to pick like my priorities in a way. So I was kind of sad about that, but I feel like again my girlies got it. They're like, girl, like it's fine, like you don't gonna happen. But I'm just like, with the brand as well, I'm like, I just cannot be on top of the brand and cake miss and the kids and be a partner. And Alex, I have a great partner next to me, and Alex is like, well, baby, like it's okay, you don't have to be like a super everything, like you can kind of like pick, because what de que nos sirve in a way like that. Yeah, you're doing all this with like businesses and cakes, but then you come home and we don't have you, and I was like, that's so true. Like I need to prioritize like me and like what truly matters to me, which is like my time with like my family, and then everything else of course is like a huge plus. So yeah, and even then I didn't do cake miss this year, and I was just like, holy shit, I need a break. So
because you did it the year prior, and then the year prior to that.
Damn.
Yeah.
So this was the first year, but who knows, maybe I'll do it next year, maybe I won't. But I definitely stopped a couple years back, just like beating myself up and like more.
Yeah, but you still offer like your viewers, and not only that, like your baby, like the Elf on the Shelf and like stuff like that. Content, like it's still you're still being creative like daily. Yeah, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
Have you done a compilation of all the cakes you made like in that time?
I have like an intro of the first year that I did Cake Miss. That was my intro for year 2.
And it was showing all the cakes and stuff?
Yeah, and it was showing like what to expect. And then I did it for 2 years, but then now I'm like blaming my kids. But now with the kids.
It's Baby G's fault.
Well, 3 kids, because I consider like my
Alex
brand to be another baby for sure. Oh.
They didn't say you a kid. Sorry.
My brand, Alex, the kids. I'm just kidding, but
that's fucked up.
It's a lot. But yeah, it's not like I guess I just stopped being like, I have to do Cake Miss. Like, okay, I didn't do Cake Miss, but hey, we had Elf in the Shelf. We had different vlogs, you know, and just showing the girls like what my life is. It doesn't have to be this thing. And I feel like I enjoyed like so much more. They enjoyed so much more, and I don't lose like my brain over it, and the content changes, and I don't beat myself up into like, oh my God, I'm not doing this or that, but yeah.
Wow.
Here we are.
That's crazy. No, I just really wanted to tell you that. I think when I told Karen that I was going to film with you, so I really want to like take some time and tell her that like how cool it is her being a
cute.
mother, and then obviously Alex as well. I don't want to leave him out, but just the fact that you guys
Parents.
really put that effort into
parent
your
life.
baby.
It's a whole different ball.
No,
game,
but
man.
you don't get it. Like yeah, it's parent life. Like I get that, but you'd be surprised. Not a lot of people do stuff like that, and the fact that you guys did that and take the time and think about these little scenarios with the
fun,
elf on the shelf. You know,
I had never heard about elf on the shelf. I was like, what?
honestly, yeah, it's new for me too.
Yeah. I mean, especially
it?
from like
Yeah,
Mexican families.
yeah, I didn't hear
it's
about
a
it.
thing.
yeah, it's definitely not like a Mexican thing.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Oh.
No, but I think it should. I think
My mom is so confused.
It's become super like almost viral like online. Like I
Yeah,
feel like
the
that's kind of
past
how I heard
years.
about
Yeah, but
it. Yeah.
I think you being who you are and you doing those things, I think you're making it somewhat a thing.
Yeah.
Because of the effort that you've been putting. I mean,
Super trendy right now.
I'm married with just my wife and my 2 dogs, and I had Snoop on a stoop.
What? What is that?
It's,
Talk about it, Sebas. Go ahead.
It's Snoop Dogg, and he's in like an elf. on a
Oh,
shelf.
I thought you said Snoop on the poop. I was like, what?
Well, that too.
Nah, I had Snoop on it. I was like, babe, this is the best I can do. I mean, we got kids, but like,
I was so
Snoop on a stoop is kind of
confused.
sick.
She's like, I don't get it.
I saw something about it, but I never fully followed up.
Yeah, it was SNOOP, DOGG. We'll be right back. I have just a couple more things with you, if you don't mind.
Oh, I have all the time in the world. We
let's
don't
get
fly
it.
out
There you
till
go.
tomorrow. What if we
again,
make this the longest podcast in y'all's channel?
Let's do it. Easy.
The World Genies, or what is it called?
Well, World Guinness.
imagine world.
World Guineas? What?
Guinness, World Guinness.
I said World Genies.
You were close.
I'm horrible.
Not the world Guineas. That was cute. All right, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
It's the Les Show.
Let's get it.
Well, according to People Magazine, you actually just got engaged a year ago.
I read that.
2 years
Page
ago.
27.
2 years ago.
2 years.
How do you feel about that? How, are you wedding planning now?
Yeah, well, I got engaged when I was a month pregnant. 2 months pregnant technically. So that's why we're getting married like a whole 2 years later.
Is the wedding happening this year for
This
sure?
year, yeah.
For sure.
Can't
For
give you guys
sure.
too much dates yet. I'm just kidding. Yeah, for sure this year. Venues locked in and everything. And I mean, I'm of course gonna share.
Can we talk about if it's going to be in the States or if it's not going to be in the States? Is that enough?
What
You got that
if we do a
information?
part 2? All the dates with Alex for that one.
Oh,
but no,
I'm
I haven't.
super down.
I haven't disclosed that yet.
Okay.
But just because, I mean, I obviously will bring them along to everything. But I'm just waiting for like the right timeline.
No, that
so
makes
it is.
sense.
Yeah, I kind of have like a timeline for myself.
Yeah.
We went. I went wedding dress
Yeah.
shopping today, but we haven't
wow.
disclosed like where or when. Because I kind of want to make it like a little special moment, like me telling
Yeah.
the girls
I
where it's going to
agree.
be
Yeah.
and when it's going to be.
Yeah.
Is it going to be a big wedding or are you doing more a small?
A big wedding. Yeah, huge wedding.
Like more than 200 or more than
Oh, no,
300?
no. Well, to me, when I say big, I don't really mean so much the guest. I just mean it like
the grand,
Yeah, the
how
grand of
grand.
it. So I do want it to be
Oh,
grand,
wow.
but guest. I mean, we don't have like an exact guest list, which I have like an estimate. I'm thinking like 150
So
tops.
you haven't
200.
sent invites out yet or anything like
No,
that? Save the dates?
No, I want to send save the dates like maybe around early March. Have the shoot around early March.
Are you pretty deep into planning your wedding right now, or are you kind of like barely starting?
I want to say like I don't know, 30% maybe.
Oh,
Venues
okay.
booked.
Wow. Okay.
Venues
But I
booked.
feel like that's the hardest part.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did today go? Did you find a dress? Did you find an idea?
I think I found the dress, and I'm saying I think because I'm like pending some other like.
And I'm assuming your dress
places.
is from LA.
Yeah, we went. I went wedding dress shopping here. But yeah, I'm excited for like all of that content. I feel like I haven't really shared much, but once I do, like I'm gonna go full on. And I've also been holding back just because I don't want to like talk about it or share for like a whole year.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of just giving myself like, okay, at this like around March, I'm gonna go like super hard on the wedding content. But I've been like saving like videos and clips, or we even recorded like us looking at venues and stuff. So I have all that footage.
Got it.
Yeah, I have that footage of us looking at the venues.
When do you think that's gonna be posted?
Like in March. That's when I want to.
Okay, right around the corner. Okay.
Yeah, like early March, I want to share the location, venue shopping, and all of that. But yeah, I'm super excited. Like it's happening this year. It's just so crazy.
For sure.
100%. It's booked. Yeah.
Les, you're getting
2024.
married.
I know. That's exciting.
Con este güey acá.
I can't believe it.
You get it more than anybody.
Yeah.
You guys have been together for how long?
2017.
Okay.
So we're turning 7 years in March, actually.
But you've been engaged for 2 years.
Our
now.
engagement ring has our date. I forget sometimes. I'm just kidding.
Oh, really? It does? That's awesome.
He engraved it. How thoughtful, right? What a great guy.
Can't
I'm
forget.
such a romantic.
Dude,
What a great guy.
That is really hot.
He makes his voice all deep too. He's
You're such a liar.
Would you say that Alex is a romantic? Would you say he's
yeah, he's very detallista. That's definitely what he is.
Like that?
He's
like
very
that.
detallista. Yeah, he's always been. So even when we started dating,
Yeah.
I was like working on my parents and stuff, and he would send me like flowers, and I'd be like, huh? Like he sent me flowers when we turned 4 months. So I was like geeked. I was like, oh my God.
Geeked.
Yeah, I was super geeked. But yeah, we turned 7 years in March, and then our wedding is this year as well. How many
That's awesome.
guests did you guys have, you and Karen?
That's a lot, bro. Like 250?
250. I think 250.
Okay, I was just asking because I think we'll have like around 150, 200.
Oh, okay.
So I just wanted to like how it looks eye to eye.
Yeah.
But yeah, about there. We have to like super lock in. Did you guys kind of have a list of like the for sure's and like so let's kind of wait, see what's up.
So I feel like when you get married, you kind of like, you create a list.
Yeah.
And you keep looking at that list like continuously, like
refine it
every 3-4 months, and then you're like, okay, like what about this? What about that? You might add on, you might take out.
Or like people that you get really close to. I mean, obviously it hasn't happened yet. Like 3 months before, you're like, you know what? Like
which is okay. Which is okay. I'm just so glad that. Did you guys enjoy my wedding?
Oh, it's super lit wedding.
So I
pretty mid.
I would have so inspired.
So
wedding was chill.
I'm so glad that I invited you guys, because then now you
guarantee an invite.
I get to get.
Is that the rule? Is that how it goes?
I mean,
I think if you like appear on people's pods, like you automatically guarantee.
Get that invite.
like the seating chart. Like just make sure like I'm at a lit area. You know what I mean? Like don't put me in the back.
We're for sure doing sitting charts. Charts.
Yeah, that's really
so
cool.
Is that a lot of pressure?
I love how you guys did. Well, we haven't done it yet, but I love how you guys did. Like you are in table 6. You didn't put like exactly what chair. I like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm not like, what if they don't want to sit next to their man? They want to sit next to their girl.
Yeah.
So-
if I can tell you, if I can be brutally honest with you, we tried to do that, but it didn't work out regardless. And I remember telling the wedding planner or Karen, I forgot. And I'm like, it doesn't matter because no one's going to listen to that.
Yeah.
They'll figure out where they want to be. So as long as you give people
a section,
just a table, like you're going to be on table this,
they'll be fine.
Let them figure it out. Yeah. But I think definitely having a seating chart is important.
Yeah, we're definitely doing sitting chart, but I like how you guys didn't have exact names. It was just like, this is your table, y'all figure it out and stuff. But yeah, we left so inspired after your guys' wedding and Laura's wedding because they were kind of like close together.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, I was like, I've never been to a wedding.
It was a good little wedding couple months. It was a wedding year,
I feel like this year's wedding year too. I know a couple of people getting married, so it's like wedding years. I think it's after COVID, everybody's like trying to catch up. But yeah, I'm super excited. The wedding content is definitely coming in hot.
Wow.
But
are you excited for that?
I'm super excited. Yeah. I mean, I've never been married before, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's new to me. So yeah, I vlogged today too, like going the whole wedding dress shopping. Like, I don't know what to expect,
You guys have a wedding planner at the moment?
Oh yes, we have a wedding planner.
Did you guys? How was that interview process? Like hiring the right wedding planner? Because I feel like even that's like its own thing.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn.
You really got to feel that energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's because we're not that deep in the wedding planner as far as the wedding, if that makes sense. So I wanted to get the basics done, which was the venue and the place. So that's locked in. And I think within the next month, then we'll get really into the wedding planning. So there's not too much talk into like the little like things like court and food and stuff like that. That's coming up next. That's what I was saying. Like,
are you guys gonna have like groomsmen and bridesmaids?
See, like all of these is like in the talk still. That's what I'm like.
But you have an idea who you're.
Yeah, we have an idea. That's some tea too. That's some tea too.
Is there tea for Alex too?
So, but we are gonna.
Because if I'm not one of your fucking groomsmen, dude, I fucking swear to God.
That is gonna be a tough one.
I swear to God.
But we are gonna do groomsmen and bridesmaids and stuff like that, or we don't know yet, or is that like tea for like later on in your series?
This like kids or no kids, groomsmen or having a court. All
No
of this,
kids. It's got to be no kids.
Yeah, well,
right?
I will say that we have.
Besides your guys' kids.
Besides your kids,
That's what we're doing for sure.
Yeah. No, you can't invite kids.
No, they're not.
No. Did you see the
Like
TikTok recently about the that they told this young lady and her man that like you guys can't come in because you guys brought your kid? Did you see that? And they was like, is this okay or is this not okay? Because the invite said
if the invite says no kids, you can't bring your kids.
Yeah, no
So if you bring your kids, you're in the wrong. I don't care.
Literally 10 out of 10 DMs, brights, comments that I've read are like, trust me, say no kids. Or I had no kids and I don't regret it. Or I had kids and I regret it. So it was, everybody's like, no kids. So
and what are you leaning towards right now?
100% no kids.
No kids.
Yeah. We'll make that official.
But you're
right here.
debating with the bridesmaids. And
yeah, a lot of other
groomsmen.
little things are just kind of like, I don't know, me and Alex haven't fully sat down and talk about that because just timeline wise,
yeah.
But this year and then the holidays.
I'm available,
happen,
by the way.
And
Could you do no groomsmen or bridesmaids?
Yeah, bro, you can make your own rules, bro. Yeah.
You can just do like a.
Can I say something though?
Yeah.
Having bridesmaids, having groomsmen, like I get it. Honestly, it's not really that important. I don't think it is. But me having groomsmen, Karen having bridesmaids, it was really special.
Created a different experience.
It created a very, somebody's there with you
that's
too.
still TBD for us. We're kind of like, I don't know. Me and Alex haven't fully sat down and decided, but this month or the following month, we for sure want to lock in like all those little details.
Does it have to do? Sorry to like dig in on it, but like, does it have to do with like not wanting to like let people down or like having to pick and choose?
It kind of does, yeah. I mean, I guess we can get into that topic now, but I mean, I know there's no right or wrong for like courts or no courts, but to me, I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like la cadenita se va haciendo. Like if I tell this person, like I don't want to hurt this person's feelings, and then how am I going to tell these two people, but they're not telling?
But also, you can't
person?
think like that though.
But I don't know.
I get it though. I get it, but you can't think like that.
I just don't like to like disappoint people or stuff like that, and I'm just like, let's just not do it, you know. But then I'm going back to like what you're saying, like, but I kind of do want to have that, but
yeah.
So would you still have like a bachelorette trip? Of course.
That's what I was about to say. Bachelorette
you
trip.
can still do it.
You could still do it. I would still for sure have no matter what, have a bachelorette trip.
Can you tell us where you're going or not yet?
We don't know yet, actually. So any recommendations, let us know because we have no idea where to go.
So I don't know.
I don't know either. We haven't thought that far ahead.
Honestly, Mexico's always.
I would definitely want to do somewhere in Mexico, but I don't know where exactly.
Would you do co-ed?
What is that? Oh, together?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind, but Alex is like, nope, right? We don't know.
Mutual. Depends.
Yeah.
Go with no.
Go no, right?
See, like all of these little things. I think
Seba
he's
said he
leaning,
agreed.
he's leaning more towards no. And me, it's just like, I don't know, I just feel like protected when I'm with Alex.
I get you.
It's about that. It's
No,
not
I
even me trying
understand
to
that.
like, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm just like, if the guys are around, like they kind of watch the girls sort of thing. So that's what I am. But then he probably feels the same, like, exactly. We have to watch your girls. Bye.
Yeah.
So that's, I don't know, we're kind of debating.
I somewhat like the idea of
Doing it together.
2 days
On paper.
separate.
Oh, okay.
But like you're at the same spot.
Yeah,
And then
we thought about that.
either the last day or you can stay another 2 days and then you guys are all together again.
Yeah.
Like you kind of get the best of both worlds because it is
We
a
might do
special
that.
moment when both parties are together. It's
I can
really
see that.
cool.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then kind of just like hooking up, not literally, but like meeting up.
Yeah,
like the
it's
last
beautiful.
Day,
It's
that's
beautiful.
cool.
We went to a bachelor party in Cabo and we did that.
That's super cool.
You get the whole like, let's fuck up the fucking groomsmen, and then after we'll all meet up, and like a couple days later we'll be with the bride and whatnot, and with all the friends. It's a beautiful moment.
Yeah,
it's cool. You get the best of both worlds.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
TBD. A lot of wedding stuff is still like TBD, but
so this whole year is gonna be wedding series.
Yeah,
it's a wedding
basically
year.
they're gonna come in hot. So I'm excited for that. I feel like people are excited too because we've been like dating for a while and engaged for 2 years now.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I mean I got engaged when I was pregnant, so obviously I had to give birth and then like kind of recover. So we were finally able to get married. So.
How old is your youngest?
She's a year, 3 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Baby.
And then Gael just turned 4. So we'll have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old basically.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
okay, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they can kind of like contribute to the like wedding in a bit, right?
We were
Like-
talking about that today as well. Like who would like carry? I would. Well, Kylie will be walking by then, so she would probably
Yeah,
be like the
that's
flower
so
girl.
cool.
But I also want my niece. I really want my niece to be a part of it, like with my tail or something. So, yeah, I'm
and Baby
excited
G
for
can
all.
like be the ring
Yeah,
carrier.
something
Yeah.
like that. But I for sure want them to like be involved. But
That's so cool.
Yeah, no kids. Everybody, literally 100% tell me like, don't do it.
Yeah.
My cousin's a bartender. She's like, when I do weddings with kids, I really don't understand like why they allowed it. But I mean, to each their own.
Of course.
Definitely,
Yeah,
some
yeah.
people don't mind that, but yeah, I'm just going based off like what I've seen. Everybody's like, don't do it.
Yeah. Plus, you'll be giving people.
A break.
Well, that too.
Oh.
But
I'm like vacation.
but when you send the invite, you're gonna be giving them like a year in advance,
Yeah.
like or like 6-8 months.
And
in
what
advance.
really did it for me, like, okay, for sure, no kids, is all of our friends and family that have kids that we told were like, fuck yeah. They're like, thank you.
Yeah,
like,
it's
now
okay.
I just have to be like,
Have an
sorry,
excuse.
less
Yeah.
than no kids, you know?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
people were up for it. Like, and it's also like their vacation, you know? Like, we're celebrating less. Like, kids don't care for that.
Yeah.
And
So,
Alex
yeah.
too.
Well,
I got you, Les. I got you, bro.
Now we're celebrating you.
sorry, babes, because I'm like in the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're celebrating us. So
Yeah.
I think that really gave me the reassurance because nobody got butthurt that are close people. Like nobody was like, oh, what? They were like, hell yeah. So I'm like, hell yeah, you know,
Yeah.
everybody's up for it. So it worked out for us that everybody was glad
Yeah.
that we're
Yeah.
doing no kids.
Are you all like? I know that obviously you're engaged and stuff, but is there something that you thought about like since you were like younger, like a little girl, I guess? Like
I'm not a-
being married and this magical moment. And
What's
are
it
you
called?
are you taking it in right now, like the way that you want to take it in? Do you
Yeah.
feel like you know?
Well, I'm not a what's it called, bridezilla, the girls. That
Yeah.
I'm not
Well,
that.
yeah, you don't know yet, girl.
Who knows,
We'll
right? I might
see.
turn into
Yeah.
one, but I don't consider myself a bridezilla. But I mean, of course, I always like dreamt about getting married, and I never had a quinceañera, so it's kind of like my quinceañera
Yeah.
and wedding. My sister, I only have one sister. She's married. She had a wedding, but it was at my parents' house, like more like a smaller,
Intimate, yeah.
more intimate wedding. And my mom's never had a wedding. They're just like married civil.
Yeah,
So
por civil.
I'm excited. Yeah, so I'm like, I guess like the first wedding in the family. So yeah, I'm super excited. But I'm not a bridezilla fully. But yeah, I'm excited. You know, like to just
Yeah.
have to be able to have like our dream wedding.
Yeah.
So
Are you
yeah.
gonna do like a black tie wedding with like all the guys wear black and like because Karen wanted like an all black, like
Yeah.
all the guys wear
Some sort of
black
theme or dress
and then
code
the girls
theme,
just only wear
color
like kind of like earth tones.
That's super cool. I never thought about that. I was like,
Yeah,
I
no,
for
because
sh-
people will wear fuchsia pink.
yeah, I want to. Oh my god, you gave me an idea. All the guys should wear black. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, at my
Even-
wedding,
I was gonna
everybody
say,
wore black.
Yeah, but you also Karen gave them like a color palette.
Yeah.
Color palette. She had a color palette. I
Yeah.
love
Yeah,
that.
and I know my girl really appreciated that too.
Yeah.
Super helpful.
Just
And it
makes it
made
easier.
no, it's 'cause when you take pictures, it looks like a
Super
certain
nice.
vibe.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
have
true.
a color palette and all that.
Yeah.
Which all of those things are like Alex doesn't really care
Yeah.
much for it. He's like that TikTok that's like I just showed up and I'm like, whoa, this is my wedding. that's
Hey, I was kind of
Alex.
like that too. I was kind of like that. I was like, oh shit, it's
Yeah, this
pretty
is
nice.
Like
nice.
so
This is nice.
He's just gonna look
Yeah.
for his name. Like where do I say it? And
What do I say?
And where
Dude.
where do I say I do?
I can't wait to see you guys walk down the aisle.
It's gonna be exciting. Oh, you're gonna be there?
Yeah, you're going, bro. You're in the.
Yeah, like chinga.
No, you guys
You're
are
on the
definitely
list?
invited.
Honestly,
We're like-
if you guys look, I know it's rude to invite myself.
We'll do a podcast at the wedding.
I know it's
Those live.
I know it's rude to invite myself, but if you guys don't fucking invite me, that's fucked up.
No, yeah, you guys are definitely
What do
invited.
you want me to do?
You guys are getting the potty waddy invite right now.
Let's go.
That's
you heard it here
fucked up.
first. If
Now,
I'm not
now
there-
you forced it.
No, honestly,
I'm like, fuck. I'm just kidding.
No.
No, you guys are definitely.
I'll cry.
I'm very, very inspired after.
I think some of us would definitely cry.
I'll cry.
Alex would definitely invite you. Yeah.
Alex, do you think you'll get emotional like when you see her walking down the aisle?
Of course,
Bro,
Yeah.
it's an insane
Are you
feeling,
gonna cry?
bro.
I think
You gonna
that's.
cry?
I think I would.
It's an
Yeah.
insane feeling, bro.
Really?
You never felt that before.
I would like to lie and
especially
be like, nah,
you
I'll
too.
be good, and
It's
then- but
crazy.
nah,
It's
yeah,
crazy.
I think so.
When Karen walked down the aisle,
I'm an emotional person.
yeah, same here.
Are you really? Is he really? Is he emotional? Is he
Yeah,
more of
like-
the crier? Is he more like?
No, no, he's not
I
a
think
crier.
you've seen me cry more than I've seen you cry, probably.
But not even just like
No,
crying.
I
Like, is
cry
he
a
more
lot.
to like open up about his feelings?
Oh,
and-
100%.
more vulnerable.
Me, I'm just like, I can't put my heart thoughts out in words. And he has a big heart. You know what I mean?
I thought you were going to say something else. There was a little break right there.
No, she wasn't gonna say that.
He has a very big heart. I love him for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's not like the type to like be a crybaby, but he's emotional. So when he says he'll cry when I walk down, like he might, yeah.
Yeah. And
he will for sure.
Yeah.
He will for sure. It's a feeling that you can't replicate. It has to be that moment. Moment.
That's crazy.
It's a very
surreal.
I don't even want to talk about it because I don't want to ruin it for him. You know what I mean? Yeah. But for me,
but it would be his own moment. Like even if you talk about it, it's not going to be his moment.
Yeah. Like even like just talking about myself. Like I was there at the what is it called?
The wedding?
No, like
the altar.
The altar. Is that it's called an altar, right?
The altar, yeah.
Yeah. I always look at Jess when I don't know if I'm right or wrong. I always look at her and then she'll give me a thumbs up. Yeah. So I was at the altar, my mom there, my dad there, her parents there. All my groomsmen are sitting down. It's people that I've known since I was a kid. You know what I mean? Then I just see Karen walk. I just saw her from afar. And from every step that she takes coming towards me, it's just flashbacks.
Can we get some violin in the background?
I know, really.
Yeah, no, it was just flashbacks of just our relationship and what we've done for all those years.
Bro, I think you're in love.
It was like this one moment.
It's like Interstellar.
Yeah, it was like this one moment that I was just like, and I was like, it was just like it's almost too much.
Yeah.
But it's such a beautiful feeling.
I'm excited. I mean, I've never been married before. I don't think we have. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm excited. Like to experience that, like.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll let you guys know if you were capping or not. But.
Right. Capping. She comes back. She goes at the table. She's like, that was pretty mid, dude. You overhyped it. You oversold it.
It was all right.
Oversold it.
Look, in a wedding, as long as you have a beautiful ceremony, a great cocktail hour, great food.
Yeah.
And most importantly, amazing music. And that's it. And an endless bar.
It'll be fun.
You had an amazing wedding.
Yeah.
An amazing wedding. That's it.
I can't wait.
That's it. Everything else is just fucking
extra.
It's just a plus.
Yeah.
But if you can have all that, you're gonna have an amazing wedding. Because a lot of people, a lot of us, we try to what about this or what about that? Or,
like don't overthink it too much.
Yeah, I get that. And then when it's your wedding, I highly suggest just always being with Alex.
I know
enjoying
that's like
enjoying the wedding together.
Like don't lose. Like where has he been the whole night?
Yeah, because I'll be completely honest. Like when I party with like Karen and with my friends, like I'm gone. I'm hanging out with my friends. That's how we are too. And then I'll go with Karen, and then I'm gone. But
I'm like with the girls all night.
Yeah, I really told myself, be with your wife.
Yeah.
And that's something I don't regret. It's a beautiful thing, and it's cool. And then there's some things that are gonna go perfectly right, and there's some things that are gonna go not. But it doesn't matter because at that moment you just gotta enjoy it.
Yeah, the perfect wedding doesn't exist. That's what somebody said.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Yeah. It doesn't. But it's close to perfect of what you want.
Yeah, I'm excited.
But did you have any luck with your dress today or no?
It was a really good appointment. Yes.
Really?
Very, very good. Stay tuned for the vlog. Whoa, yeah. I'm just kidding.
No, yeah.
So you can't say like a Platica exclusive of what brand you got?
Oh, I don't know.
Because I know the girly pops back at home want to know. You can't give a Platica exclusive?
I just tried some on. I'm telling you, I didn't ask like too many questions and stuff. I have like a second appointment and then there we'll go over like the meshes and the styles and all of that. Today was just more of getting the feel of what kind of look I want.
Oh, wow.
Because I've never tried on wedding dresses. Yeah. So today was very much like
So today you did?
Yeah, I tried on wedding
emotional?
dresses. No, actually, I was just like, what? I didn't think this is what it felt like. Like it was very, I don't know, like very flowy and stuff.
Is it heavy? Are they heavy?
Yeah, they're pretty heavy. So I didn't fully lock in a dress. It was kind of just trying them on, and then now like looking back at pictures and stuff. But
Alex is not there, obviously, right?
No,
like
he's not. He doesn't. I don't want him to know what kind of.
No, I wasn't there either.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, till the day of.
So until she's walking down the aisle, you guys didn't even do a first look, right?
You guys.
No, I think that's very gringo.
Really?
I think it is.
Gringo. Okay.
Yeah. I was debating it, but
wait, why? Why is that?
No, my wife did a first look with
her parents.
Her parents. Okay.
Which is cool.
And that's not gringo. What's the gringo?
I don't think so. But
Okay.
no shade to anybody else. I just personally didn't want that.
Yeah.
Because I wanted my first, like,
Look.
Down the
obviously
aisle.
with you guys.
I'm with you on
at
that.
the hotel.
Yeah.
And I wanted like a movie. Like I wanted to see her
Yeah.
walking down that. That was my first
To
time
marry
seeing.
you on the way.
Obviously.
Yeah, I was looking at pros and cons though. So the pros is that when you do a first look, it's just you two. So it's just like
Very
nobody.
intimate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I get you. It's more traditional, I guess, like for you to see her walk down the aisle. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Like,
I want to know everybody back at home too. Like,
How
do
they
you
feel
prefer
about it,
like the first look, like the bride and groom, like
The gringo
before
way.
the ceremony?
Gringo version?
Yeah,
Non-gringo.
the gavacho way, or would you prefer in the ceremony?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
curious too. I was gonna ask them too on my story. Like I had like a couple of polls in mind that I'm just curious to like know the
Yeah.
pros and cons. But that was one of them. Like, would you want to do the first look or not? Because me and Alex are 50-50, but I think we're leaning more towards not doing the first look
yeah.
and just doing it like walking down the aisle.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
It's a beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful.
Because that's the first
Super
time she
excited.
sees you as well. Like
Yeah.
standing up there on the altar.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
handsome.
yeah. Me
Yeah.
too. Like,
and that
that's what I'm
visually
saying.
has to look cool for her
Yeah,
as well.
for her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, fuck,
Yeah,
Les,
I'm
you're getting
excited.
married, man. 2024,
Yeah.
you're getting married.
I know.
Besides getting married and the wedding you have, like what other goals do you have for this year?
Becoming a La
We'll see it,
Platica
though.
host.
We'll be there right there,
You
friends.
Yeah.
want to be a host?
That's my 2024 goal.
I don't know.
Would you consider having your own podcast? I know you kind of talked about saying like you're not really into it.
You seem a little expensive for us.
No, I'll send you my rates in a bit. I'm just
I
kidding.
don't want to see your race, girl.
I don't think so.
I don't want to see the
I'm
race.
just kidding. No, I don't know. I feel like you guys, like to have a podcast, you have to not give a fuck about anything you talk about. Because if not,
That's not true.
no.
no, I don't
well,
think
I mean,
so.
to a point. But I feel like, I don't know. After a while, I would just probably be like, should I talk about this? Should I talk about now? Because the internet sometimes lately, it can be very sensitive. And I like how you guys just go with it. Because I mean, at the end of the day, you guys never say anything that's like bad or, you know what I
No.
mean? Like, you guys are just like relatable.
Yeah.
Right.
And I feel like I would just might overthink too much. Like by episode 3 or 4, I'd just be like, what do I say? Talk about now? Like, should we?
Yeah.
And you guys get into everything trending, not trending, all these kind of
Yeah.
topics. And people like that without like insulting anybody, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's what has like created this like.
Well, luckily for me now, I have Josh, so it's easy because it's like me and him just
Yeah.
talking. So it's like me and him, right?
For sure.
But I feel like if you would need kind of somebody.
Oh, no,
to
yeah,
make
It
it a lot
definitely helps.
easier.
It definitely helps. But I would say,
Tremendously.
just based on what I've seen from you and like the content that you've produced, like you show a little glimpse of your life, even with the vlogs, right? But there's so much more you can elaborate on. And that's what a podcast allows you to do.
That's true.
So you can kind of like, even for example, we were talking about the elf on the shelf. You can kind of talk about the process and the vision you saw. And it's, a lot of people are very curious about that. Even like myself, I was like, how did you come about it? Like, what's the story behind it? What were you expecting to like achieve with it? And seeing Baby G's reaction, your kids, like.
And I feel like right now it's either like TikTok or podcast that are in like the whole vlogging. I think TikTok kind of took that away a little bit. People are more of a fast pacing. I mean, even
Yeah.
myself, I don't catch myself on watching vlogs as much. So right now people like something fast paced like TikTok or like podcasts, just like kind of hearing somebody while you're getting ready in the morning and stuff. But no plans for the podcast, but this was fun. Like being a guest on the podcast, like
It was fun for us as well.
a one-time thing.
I think it's cool because people get to see and hear a little bit more of like insight
Yeah.
behind the scenes,
Yeah, a little bit
of
more.
like what's happening with you and stuff.
A little more in depth. Yeah.
And hear
2024.
Alex's sexy voice. Hit me.
Hello.
There it is. Thank
Stop.
Wow. Well,
He's like, ugh.
Yeah, we were like, should we do it?
Can we go back to the X again?
Because you guys had said like either Les or Alex and Les together, but Alex was like, it's completely up to you. Like alone,
Yeah.
do you want to do it together, babe? And I was like, I think I want to do it by myself because I've never been in a podcast.
Yeah.
So if you guys ever do decide to have us back, then it would be cool for us to do more like of a
We'll
couple thing.
see if we get the wedding
And
invite.
he's already been on La Platica twice, but not while you
No,
were
not with
here.
me. He hasn't said
he wasn't on the
It's
second one?
technically a race, so I've never been on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's brand new. It's a brand new platform.
Yeah.
It's different. Yeah.
Brand new lines in.
Obviously.
Yeah.
No, we're really grateful that you're on for real.
This was super fun.
Yeah.
Goals though. Goals.
Oh, goals for
2024.
2024.
Yes.
How do we get into everything else? Well, I don't know. Just growing my brand. I feel like it being like 1 year old, it's so much like learning. So kind of just like taking all that learning and like, doing the tweaks and stuff for year 2. So my brand. And I don't know if this is considered like a goal, but just being more present, you know, because
that.
I feel like last year it was kind of like a lot of balancing, having 2 new babies, Kylie and my brand. It was their first year for both of them. So it was a lot of like kind of losing my mind a little bit. So kind of just being more present and not getting so caught up in like not being like, not content, but like just wanting more and more and more, you know, like kind of just being like, you are doing enough and like now enjoy what you have now, you know, because it can become like kind of like a workaholic thing. So yeah, just like being more present and not like overthinking and you know, like going too crazy. But
and what a perfect year to do it when like you're getting married.
and I thought when you're turning 30, I'm like,
and
right,
you're turning 30. No, honestly,
I'm
though,
getting married, I'm turning 30, and I'm just like, YOLO, really, you know what I mean? Give me a shot. Shit, I'm just kidding. No.
Okay.
But no, yeah, that escalated.
Okay.
No, yeah, but
easy.
just living life. And you said it wasn't worth it to do sober January, or what did you say?
Dry January. Oh, listen.
That's so-
I feel like everybody does that. And
That's so funny to me because like Karen's
very
like
gringo
super
to do
sober
dry
and
January.
you're just like YOLO. So
Yeah.
how's that? Like you guys being different pages?
Oh, I switch it on me.
It's my podcast now.
Yeah.
I'm just-
It's a last show,
It's
bro.
a less show.
It's a last show.
It's a less show.
No, that's just pretty like cool. He's like YOLO and she's the sober queen.
No, it's really what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. She.
It's a beautiful balance.
What it is she's just dialed right now.
Yeah,
She's dialed.
She's not
in.
worried about nobody but her. She's like
Yeah,
this. She's
she-
like
I
this.
love that
She's
for her.
dialed,
Yeah.
you know, and she looks great, and her
And you're there for it.
her mental clarity
Yep.
is insane right now, and I'm there for it. Yeah, of course.
See, that's what I miss. Like when you're sober and you're just eating good and gymming and stuff, like your mental clarity. Like I feel like that's
yeah,
one
it
thing.
really
Yeah.
does make a difference.
Yeah.
No, she's rocking it. I mean, I've been with Karen for so long. Already,
Yeah.
So it's like anything that she does is just like yeah, of course,
Yeah.
yeah, let's do it, yeah.
That's super cool.
So I mean, if she's not worried about me, you know, it's not that I'm not worried about
Yeah.
her, or she's not worried about me either. But you know, but like
Y'all let each other do
yeah,
that.
we let each other do whatever. Like we don't have to be on the same boat to love each other as much as we do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
You like that?
That was good, man.
Yeah, I just
That
saw
was
the
very
podcast.
deep.
That was deep, bro.
Just kidding. No, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, no, I mean, the answer is she's just dialed.
Dialed.
But that's
the
also
word.
pretty rare, bro. Because I feel like couples, like if
That's what I meant,
you know what
yeah.
I mean. Like they have to be in line, they have to like match and stuff.
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
fact that you guys are able to be your own entities and thrive off of that is
Mm-hmm.
pretty cool.
Why do I feel like you guys are calling me a drunk right now?
The fact that you could be an alcoholic drunk and still
And
have
get
a
faded on a
somewhat
Wednesday
successful
night.
podcast.
Yeah, and she's just this
thriving.
fucking-
And she's at Pilates right now. It's just amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
probably at Pilates right now, or she just ran like 47 miles.
Yeah, no, but it doesn't affect our relationship at all. If anything,
Yeah.
it's just really cool. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm about to get dialed in soon. Hopefully, I feel like I've been saying
after
that
the
for a
cabin.
while.
After the cabin.
Yeah, so I have a couple things that I need
Gotta
to
take care of first.
Gotta take care of first, and then I'll be dialed in.
Right behind you, boss.
Yeah. So no, but I'm happy. I'm happy for her. She looks amazing.
Yeah.
And I've never seen her this
Dialed in.
dialed in and motivated,
Yeah.
and it's really cool to see it. I just like I love to see her happy like
Yeah.
that. You know. So it's cool. It's really
Yeah,
cool.
that's what I'm
Obviously,
trying to be
it's
on.
easy.
But y'all gave me a Bucana shot. Man.
Hey, I gave you the
Just kicked her
option.
off track.
I gave her the
No,
option.
I'm just kidding. No, we have some time for the wedding though, but
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. We're like on wedding mode and stuff, but
Yeah, I think that if you want to dial it in, I think you should dial it in now because
Yeah.
when it, you know, have you told people when you're gonna get married? Like what month? Not yet,
not
right?
yet.
Okay,
Oh,
we'll
not
save
even that. Wow.
Yeah, we'll save that. I think when that,
I want to have a photo shoot.
No,
for
I
it.
love that.
That's why.
yeah,
Yeah.
when that comes around and you're dialed in, you're not gonna regret it one bit.
No.
Yeah, it'll be worth it.
Do you have a trainer or anything like that? Like, how do you go about
Andre?
like?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay,
think,
cool.
Yeah, we all.
He does more like your meal plans and stuff like that, right?
Well, I mean, I haven't been with him for a couple of months now, but like 3-4 months. But the whole beginning of 2023.
yeah.
I mean, he kind of changed our lives. I feel like a lot. I mean, we can all like relate. He's taught us a lot. But yeah, we're going back with him actually, like our trainer, nutritionist, which is super, super helpful. And having a home gym, oh my God.
It's a game changer.
Yeah, especially like
I mean, there's no excuse after that, right?
I literally have no excuse.
and your guys' gym is like fully equipped.
We were both like super down to invest
So
in it
one of the
'cause-
South Wing.
Yes, the one on South Wing.
You
Yes.
guys are dumb. We were both super down to invest in it because we know we knew we would make use of it, and yeah, we have, and it's super convenient. You know, like the kids go to sleep, I can gym and stuff. We use it a lot actually, and I'm just like I kind of want to expand it now, and I'm just like I want to keep expanding.
That'd
and
be
expanding
sick.
it.
Was it Was it a garage that you guys turned?
It was just a room, and we were kind of like, what should it be? But thankfully, while we were like closing up on the house, we both got really like into fitness. So we're like, this has to be the gym, and it's like the perfect gym spot.
Yeah.
And then we actually extended the garage to make it bigger.
Got it. That makes
and now
sense.
we actually kind of want to close that car garage, because there's a 1-car garage right there, completely, to make it even bigger, like an outside gym vibe.
That'd be sick.
And I feel like we're both like, let's do it. And then we're like, fuck, eventually we're gonna be like, let's knock down the laundry room to make it
The whole house is just a gym.
to make it a gym.
Hey, I was thinking maybe the master bedroom. We're gonna have 2 benches
We
in
could put
there.
a squat rack right here on our bed.
And maybe a
On our
sauna.
fucking bed.
That's all I wanted for my birthday. But Alex was like, babe, you're being crazy, because I'm that girl that like wants a machine for like every workout.
Yeah, like a full gym.
I really wanted a Smith machine, and Alex was like, babe, you have everything else to not have that machine. But I will have that's my goal for 2024. I want
Smith machine.
Yeah, Karen wants a Smith machine.
I want
too.
it so bad. So
I mean, they're pretty legit.
All right.
you guys should go.
Before we end the podcast, I want to know what your top 3 favorite songs are right now at the moment. Like, what are you bumping?
Yeah.
Top 3.
Also, do you have a bag that you are with? Do you have a bag?
I don't have a bag. Okay, as a mother myself, if I carry, I'm so used to just carrying my diaper bag that
Yeah.
I don't ever really carry like a bag myself.
So you put all your personal items in your diaper bag?
Yeah, like
That's
I prioritize diapers, wipes, a
Yeah.
change of clothes, her milk and her water. That everything else for me, it's just like I don't really
Whatever,
ever
yeah.
do
Yeah.
me
Super
like
mom.
that. So yeah, I don't have a bag.
All right. We're going to
As
do
long
what's
as
in
I
your
have
bag.
Alex in my phone, I'm like, I'm good.
Just toss them everything.
He's like, babe, you need to leave your house with a wallet all the time. I'm like, nope, I have you. I'm good.
Yeah.
You are my wallet.
Top 3 favorite songs though that you listen to right now.
Oh
It
my
can be
God.
hip hop, corridos, reggaeton.
Alex is nodding his head because
Horrible question.
Why?
She don't listen to music like that?
This is
horrible
a
on your
great-
Do you not listen to music or what?
I don't listen to
She doesn't,
music.
bro.
I don't
She don't watch
shows.
movies. She don't watch shows.
She doesn't.
I'm dialed in.
She's dialed in. It's grind time, baby.
All right, fine. 3 favorite frostings.
Okay.
3
that's-
favorite tips for cake. Oh
Yeah.
no, fuck, I don't know.
There has to be something that you listen to.
To music?
Yeah.
I listen to anything. Who's the
She's
the
bro,
tiny
she's
desk that we were
back-
watching last week?
Oh, have you heard Kevin Carl?
Yeah.
Okay.
On
she likes
Tiny
Kevin Carl.
Desk?
Well, yeah, we were watching that last night.
And I was like, babe, I feel like I've heard him a lot. So he plays his music, and I just go with like I fall into that kind of music. So ask Alex what my top 3 favorite songs are.
No, but it's because I said horrible question, but I didn't mean like. And Leslie
Yeah.
just does not listen to anything. Like she
Wow.
doesn't care
She just
about
listens
anything
to
that
So
music.
comes
just
out.
listen to whatever you're listening
She,
to at the
all the
time.
music she knows by memory is like old school norteño that our parents
Wow.
would
Are you the type of
Cadetes,
person that
all
drive
that
in your car like quiet, no music?
100%.
Yes.
I do that a lot too.
What the?
I do that a lot too.
If I am
Not
driving,
me.
there is no music, just me and my thoughts.
Yeah.
Really?
And I kind of like it. It's when I'm just like,
Yo, my
me and
thoughts bomb, G. My thoughts bomb.
Capricorns. Well, Leslie, we
Yeah.
want to thank you for being on La
Thank you
Platica.
guys
What an
so much.
episode. How'd you feel?
Honestly.
How'd you feel about your first podcast?
It was really good. I literally don't remember what I said the first 5 minutes. I kind of had like a nervous blackout, but
Yeah.
I
You
knew
said the F word like 4 times, but we'll bleep it out. I'm just kidding.
I knew like it would be a good like podcast because you guys are a very good host, as I have like seen and stuff. So yeah, I knew I was gonna be nervous in the beginning, but then it would be fine. But yeah, it was super fun.
You did amazing. You
It
did
does
incredible.
not feel like, I don't know how long we've been on here now.
Almost
like,
2 hours.
almost 2 hours.
Longer.
But it does not feel like that. So yeah,
No.
you guys are doing great.
Thank
I
you.
think people love having guests, but when I do go and watch your guys'
Mm-hmm.
podcast, I kind of prioritize watching you guys.
The solo episodes?
Yeah, unless there's somebody like a guest that I personally
Yeah.
know and follow, then I'm like, oh, would it, to catch up. But other than that, like, I don't know. I feel like you guys' energy bounce off
Well, that's awesome to hear because
Yeah.
we don't really hear that compliment too
because
much.
we really
huh?
don't fuck with each other.
No. we fuck with each other hard. But I don't really get that
Really?
that comment a lot. Like,
and I was talking to
I
some-
prioritize just the ones from you guys. Like that's
Oh, that's
cool.
true. That is
that's
true.
cool.
That
That's
is
cool to
true.
hear.
Yeah, and I've heard from a couple of people because I was telling my friends about like me coming to La Platica, and they agreed. They're like, I don't really watch their guest ones as much.
Oh, wow.
They watch you guys', but I mean, I'm sure it just depends like who people follow and stuff.
Of course.
So yeah,
Yeah,
I
of
hope
course.
Yeah.
anybody
Yeah.
back at home enjoyed this podcast.
Oh, they will.
Oh, they will.
I can guarantee you that
Yeah,
they
I
will.
guarantee. And I'm
Absolutely.
so glad that we took this long. I mean, it's not really that long, but
Yeah.
it is long. And I'm glad that we gave everybody back at home
Yeah.
this long of an episode.
Yeah, they
because
deserve it.
They deserve it.
Yeah.
And not only that, like you deserve that time as well.
Of course.
Oh, I hope
Yeah.
I did good.
Yeah,
'cause I've
crushed
never
it.
been, I've never
Crushed
been in a
it.
podcast, but yeah, thank you guys for having me.
Yeah.
You guys are killing it. The number 4.
No, well,
Y'all went back up to like 1.5. So
whatever
Google says, you know.
Leslie, happy birthday again.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Congrats on all your success.
Thank
you
so
for
much.
sharing every single story that you shared with us.
Thank you.
We can't wait for your 2024 for your wedding series.
For the wedding
dialed
season,
in.
baby.
We're dialed in.
I'll get a new suit, whatever, for the wedding.
Same.
I'll be waiting for the invite.
And
We got to bring them back on as a couple, like both
yeah,
of
we
them.
would love to. I mean, they're a busy they're a busy couple, a very busy, beautiful couple.
Yeah.
So I'll be in interactions with them,
in talks.
Yeah,
we'll have
in
our
talks,
people talk to their people.
in talks.
Yeah.
So we'll figure it out. Once again, thank you so much,
Thank
and
you,
I'm so
guys.
glad this happened.
Thank you guys.
Too much more success for you.
Yay. Hope you
get it,
guys
yeah.
enjoy this podcast back at home. Love you guys.
That was beautiful.
Let's do makeup, everybody.
Let's
There
do
it
potty
is.
waddy.
Let's do potty waddy.
The one and only Les. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video. Tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Damn.
Damn.
Hashtag Mondays don't suck. They never will unless me and Josh pass away.
Okay, dude.
That was pretty deep.
That was dark. Bro.
And
cut the camera.
you sure about that? I'll probably cut that.
Let's me Josh die.
This is La Plática. Nos vemos en la próxima plática. Arroz con leche.
Let's get it, baby.